Last time that I checked, it was 5 chains on my neck. It was no smut on my rep. Last time that I checked, I was selling zones in the set. Make $250,000, no sweat. Last time that I checked, I'm the street out west, legendary self-made progress. Last time that I checked, first you get the money, then respect, then the power and the hoes come next. Last time that I checked, I've been self-made from the dribble. I was been saying I'm a killer. Nah. Playing no games with you niggas. Pop clutch, switch lanes on you niggas. Look, I laid down the game for you niggas. Taught you how to charge more than what they paid for you niggas. On the whole thing for you niggas. Reinvest, double up, then explain for you niggas. It gotta be love. Run the city, it gotta be cuz. It's for the pieces I took off the Monopoly board. Yeah, y'all niggas false claims, it gotta be fraud. Just keep the hood about your mouth and you gotta be charged. I doubled up, tripled up, nigga what? Banged on the whole game, I ain't give a fuck. Nobody tripping, handle business, got my digits up. And when I drop, you know I'm about to fuck the city up. Check. It was 5 chains on my neck. It was no smut on my rep. Last time that I checked, I was selling zones in the set. Make $250,000, no sweat. Last time that I checked, I'm the streets voice out west. Legendary self-made progress. Last time that I checked, first you get the money, then respect, then the power and the hoes come next. Last time that I checked, come through flying. Check. No cosign, I ain't need radio to do mine. I done fine, and I take my time. Check. And take my tribe. Every level that I crossed in this game, like state lines, it was visionary. Either I'm genius or you niggas scary. Maybe it's both in this balance I deliver daily. For every nigga in these streets trying to feed the babies. The single mama's working hard not to miss a payment. And dirty money get washed on royalty statements. Black owners in this game are powerful racists. Young niggas in the set just doing it makeshift. Out the garage, it's how you end up in charges. How you end up in penthouses, end up in cars. It's how you start off a curb server, end up a boss. It's how you win the whole thing and lift up a cigar with sweat dripping down your face. Cause the mission was last time that I checked, it was 5 chains on my neck. It was no smut on my rep. Last time that I checked, I was selling zones in the set. Make $250,000, no sweat. Last time that I checked, I'm the streets voice out west. Legendary self-made progress. Last time that I checked, first you get the money, then respect, then the power and the hoes come next. Last time that I checked,
I got the front and in the back. We on the way and that's a fact. This real, this ain't rap. Where everybody wanna act pro-black. The last lie you heard, this ain't that, this that. I did, made it out the gutter shit. Nip told you fuck the middleman, I told you fuck a bitch. Fuck wearing they clothes, I wear my own shit. Y'all can own y'all label, I own my own, bitch. Hey, nigga, I remember all that game you think. Don't fuck around and get played by the label owners. Talk that shit to these niggas, Adrian Broner. But secure the window, don't let the game fool you. Cause when it's game over, it's when the game over. And all they do is play the game till it's game over. And you be giving game like a big brother mission, never let them take it from us.
Last time that I checked, it was 5 chains on my neck. It was no smut on my rep. Last time that I checked, I was selling zones in the set. Make $250,000, no sweat. Last time that I checked, I'm the streets voice out west. Legendary self-made progress. Last time that I checked, first you get the money, then respect, then the power and the hoes come next. Last time that I checked.
Rest in peace, Nipsey Hussle. Rest in peace. What's going on, gang? I just have to ask first and foremost, does anybody hear me? Does anybody hear me? I'm experimenting with some audio stuff right now. I'm a regular audio technician, guys. What do you want to talk about, Ben? Ben, you want the link? That is if that's the real Ben Ashworth. My man Ben Ashworth always has a handsome pic. Okay, so I can hear you. Producer Casey, are you in my headphones? This bitch better not have left the fucking Discord. Oh, hell nah. Producer Casey, listen, baby, you can deafen the Discord and still listen to your thing. Oh, did it? Okay. See, damn, sorry, just over here cussing her out and she's listening to me. Sorry, dear. Anyway, it's not the real Ben. Not a studly pick, bruh. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I'm used to studly Ben. I'm used to the pussy wetter Ben fucking coming on here showing naked ass. I don't know. Hold on. I don't know. I'm not sure. That typing looks far too like you gotta stupid up your typing a little bit, fake Ben. If you're the fake Ben. Oh, okay, the real Ben blocked you in here. Okay. Wait, so can you see him? Or no? Yeah, I'm streaming Jay, and yes, I hear Jay. I got my producer Jay in my headphones, ladies and gentlemen. Jay, what tips do I have for the show? Jay, don't get too. I'm doing a show, Jay. Don't cut in unless you have some. All right. Here, the links I think in the fucking Discord, or get it from the chat. Come on, hurry up. People want to see you on the other side. Leave the Discord, Jay. Get the fuck out. Yeah, StreamYards. We're not. Yeah. God, Jay, keep up. It's all that alcohol. Jay, they can't hear you. I love you. I love it, but they can't hear you, Jay. Come in here. He totally boomered out. He thought that I had like fucking really figured out Discord. What? That's right. See, I got my producer Kenny in my ear. This is gonna, guys. We got to take this somewhat seriously. I can't just entertain everybody who jumps in Discord. No, everyone in the chat. Jay, get out of here. I'm gonna kick Jay from this fucking Discord room. Click the link, Jay. Fuck, I'm not listening to you guys. Producer Casey. Yeah, what is it? Guys, I got a message from a fan here. Let's just pretend I'm reading it in chat. What is it, Kenny? So you're saying that whenever Jay's just messing with you, or no, you're saying whenever you and Jay talk, like outside of Donna's stream, he's just like, no, Kenny, don't leave. Usually because he's picking on you and he doesn't want you to leave. But the issue arises that when you're on the Donna show, Jay typically takes every opportunity. Jay. No, yeah, I know that. Yeah, I know that. It was just for my producer Casey to whisper to me. And now everybody wants to like jump in. Helen, get on the stream. You're a part of the problem. You're a part of the problem. I did. I told him I'm talking to producer Kenny. I said, Kenny said, and then I repeated his question. I know. I told everyone, and now I'm having a full-blown conversation with you, Helen. Get in here. Just do the StreamYards. God. Yeah, I just look like I'm up here talking to myself. Sorry, guys. I'm having a schizophrenic flare-up. Maybe Jay can bring me back down. Just like
hallelujah, hallelujah,
hallelujah,
hallelujah,
hallelujah.
But anyway, I'm here. I'm playing a video game.
Dang,
I'm playing a video game. There we go. Oh, hey, it's clear.
Dang. Jay.
You know what I'm saying? Hey, you know what? I feel really coordinated tonight because, no joke, I fucking chose this black shirt, right? Before I went on a Don show, and Jeff and Don had black shirts.
It was like the show's fucking thing, right?
Right, like, and I fucking, honestly, I picked it. I took a shower and fucking just was like, you know, this black shirt matches my shorts tonight. So I put it on. And honestly, I had a collared shirt. I kind of outclassed Don and Jeff. But hey, I didn't say anything. You know,
you had a collar. They were looking
but
like
then, you know, now I come on this show and you got your Carolina blue bandana and I got my Carolina blue lightning hat.
That's right.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah, that's right.
But Jay, did you hear what I said before?
I kind of did, Kenny. And honestly, I love you, Kenny. So tell me why I don't love you.
Okay, no, I'm not saying that. I'm saying that. Wait, let's say I was going to leave right now. You'd be like,
I'm going to
start. Don't go. And then on Don A, it's like, you know, we're going to play Jeopardy. And that's like, goodbye, Kenny.
Well, honestly, Kenny, it's because if you listen, like I told you before, and I'll tell everybody now, on Don A, you have to listen. And you picked up on this one time a few weeks ago, but I think I have to remind you. But Don A will tell you that I say something, even if I don't. Donna puts words in my mouth all the time, and I just say, yeah, that's right, just like you, Kenny. But I don't really say the stuff, but Don's like, Jay, why'd you say that? And it's so I'm just like, yeah, whatever, that's right. So I go along with it, even if I don't say it. Like, so honestly, Kenny, go back and listen and see when I say something, when I actually say something bad about you, and you'll see that it's very rare, if ever.
No, I'm just saying, why do you take the first opportunity to kick me out? Like,
well, honestly, okay, if you want me to be honest, the reason I kick you out is because you interrupt, okay, a lot, which we've brought up on multiple occasions. And it's not like other people interrupt too, and I'm not saying you're the only one who does it, but you do it out of context. You interrupt when nobody knows what you're talking about. You have to kind of be on the same page as everybody when you interrupt, if you want to interrupt. And if not, then you just kind of like, what I do is like, I'll start trying to say something, and then if I get talked over, I'll wait. And people will realize, okay, he started to try to say something, and then they'll pause, and then that's when you say it. So it's more about when you say it. But Kenny, I don't think you say anything wrong, and I don't have anything against you. But it's when you say things that will, offend people in certain ways. Because there's a lot of SJWs out there, and I hate to say it, Kenny, but they're not Trump voters like us. Like me, you, and Cos, we're all Trump voters, right?
I'm not voting for
Kenny,
Trump. I'm not voting for
you
anyone.
have to realize not everybody is as level-headed and as Trump voting as you.
Yeah.
And they,
guys,
Okay,
I'm not voting for Trump. Please get
that.
that.
But I heard you were sucking dick.
I know you don't like him, but you still are going to vote for him because he's a good president, right?
What are you going to vote for Biden?
Can you guys not get this through your head? I'm not voting for anyone.
What?
But the better president, okay, you're not voting for either Biden or Trump, but you can admit that Trump is the better president, right? Yeah, that's right. No. Kenny, thank you. Thank you, Kenny.
That's you doing
if
my
you can't,
voice.
Kenny, you should get off this stream. Honestly.
What did it help, Ben? What did that information help, Ben?
That's fine.
I'm curious.
Thank you, Kenny.
Oh, no. Why'd you... Kenny, get back the fuck up here.
No, because honestly, what I'm trying to teach Kenny
is what he should learn. Yeah, but he's not going
to. No, it's to make up his own mind. And honestly, he's getting there. He's getting there slowly but surely. No, I want him to realize that just because he doesn't like Trump doesn't mean he can't be our friend. Like, he doesn't have to leave just because he won't say he doesn't like Trump. Like, he can say it and still be here and be a badass.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like,
I just feel like Kenny, you know what's funny is I thought you were going to talk about him interrupting the show, but you went on a tirade about Donald Trump with him. I don't know. Didn't Kenny do a whole rock the ballot thing? It just seems a bit hypocritical to me for Kenny to be backing out. Come on, Helen. Helen doesn't believe that about Trump. Hey, quit the philosophizing. That's my bit. All right, Don, I'm sorry. See, people don't like you when you get too deep, Jay. You okay? What's wrong, Jay? Jay, did it freeze, guys? I think my friend Jay froze. Or he's just staying perfectly still. Either way. Nut butter. CJ, I see Jay, I see your face lighting.
Sorry, my shit's being beta.
Nah, you're being beta.
No, it's my voice. I for whatever reason, as soon as we started this stream, like, I've had to restart my voice meter twice.
Damn. What does it do? I didn't hear you cut out or anything, or did it?
I couldn't hear you.
Oh, okay. Because Don, I thought you passed out for a second. I was like, hell nah. He just needed a little coke break, and he'll be right back up. No, it was the voice meter, guys. Forget all that I said. It was the voice meter.
Hey, I'll be honest with you. If I did coke, like I've done coke in my life. I did coke for the first time when I was 16. Damn,
that's pretty early.
Every hardcore drug that I've ever done, I started when I was 16. Everything, and honestly, cocaine was like it didn't do it. Like drinking. Everything, like except for acid. That was the only thing I did when I got older. Like actual acid.
Yeah, I always had this thing in my head, like other than like the addiction, which is the number one reason why all that stuff is bad, is the addiction quality. To me, like coke is like below weed. If you just took away the addiction aspect of it, it's like, because like I don't know, like if you give, like, someone who gets a line of coke might get a little bit paranoid, but if you make someone smoke like a joint by themselves for their first time of some good shit, they're gonna like fucking really have a full-blown panic attack. You know what I'm saying? Like as far as the drugs you can control and handle, you know? Like,
well, at the same time though, if you do it at home,
it's Don. Hey, everybody. Oh wait.
Hey, meatball spaghetti.
If you do what at home? The herb?
Yeah, either herb or coke. Like if you were to do coke by yourself at home, you'd be fucking freaking out and not know what to do. But if you smoked a joint, you'd also be paranoid, but like you'd probably fall asleep before you fucking freaked out. Like I don't know.
Okay, that's true. I'm just saying, as far as like the mental control,
and as far as money wise, like you're gonna spend a lot less on weed, I feel, than
hell yeah,
cocaine.
Well, some people got some terrible weed habits, so I don't know.
Yeah,
but you could, you know, for the most part, you're right. For the most part,
just start now. Like, come on.
Yeah, a little bit.
But yeah, like cocaine to me just never made sense because. Like I could do cocaine never really made me feel anything good besides like the same thing caffeine made me feel. Like what's the point of spending money?
How long ago was it that you did it, Jay? I don't think you remember.
No, I've done it every once in a while, maybe not as much as you, Helen.
Well, you enjoy it is what I'm saying. You're making it, I don't know.
I've never had a bad experience on it. But
maybe
I'm just
coming
saying,
down from it or fucking.
I've only spent money on it once, and I've spent money on weed more times than I can count.
Hell yeah, there's so much money. If you could see how much money I spent on weed, if I could see that number, I'd probably want to kill myself. You know what I'm saying?
No, at the same time, though, if you think about how it's affected your life,
you should want to kill yourself anyway, cause.
Good one, Ben.
Yeah, okay. Hey, Ben, I'll see you tomorrow, Lawrence.
Hey, Ben, you're the only one who's in their bed right now, laying down like a faggot.
Spit out
the only one who doesn't have their bottom teeth.
And talk to me like a man.
You're the only one who
nicotine gum out and talk to me like a man.
Beard. You're the only one who doesn't have a full head of hair.
Your nose is
go ahead, Ben. Go ahead, Ben. If there was elevator music playing right now, you'd fall asleep, you fucking Goomba.
Fix your lips, Ben. Fix your lips. Come on.
Ben, go like this. Go like this, Ben.
Go like this, Ben.
Go like that.
Oh, no, Ben. Oh, no, Ben. What's left? What happened?
Hey, tell your mom you're awake, Ben. Tell your mom not to worry while you're being loud, Ben.
Jay, you're
Ben, make sure your mom doesn't wake you up when you go to sleep, Ben.
Keep your voice down. You're in the house, boy.
Fuck cuck.
Sit down.
No, I'm
Ben,
in the house.
Ben, you can't say shit because you have butter to fucking adhese your teeth to your gums, and that's why you fucking constantly look like you're chewing gum when nothing is in your mouth except your own fucking fake teeth, and you can't stop shaking your head, and you look like Rev, and you fucking can't stop saying, "Who is this dude?" And you look like a fucking faggot.
Who is this dude?
Suck my dick, bitch.
Ben,
Say something. Say something, Ben.
Why do you look like you always wear donation clothes? Why do I feel like a church gives you all your clothes?
Because he
You had
does.
like a John
Ben,
shirt last time I
take
seen
the pillow off your shoulder, faggot.
Look at your Maya Angelou headband, you big forehead.
Tell
Good
your
job,
mom you're
Ben.
going to be out for a little bit longer than
Ben's
you
been
told her
practicing.
before,
He's written
Ben.
some stuff down.
Your Ronald McDonald red beard.
You got Dog the Bounty Hunter teeth.
Hey,
Ben.
I actually got
Jay,
Ben. If you can see the red and the green light, then you must be really fucking colorblind.
Jay, your nose is bigger than your neck. You look like a question mark.
Your eye is bigger
Question
than your
mark.
camera.
Oh, he's got
And
popcorn.
why do you keep taking something out of your mouth? Is that like some denture care?
Did he just spit popcorn out? Was that popcorn?
No, he's got something that he keeps putting in and out of his mouth. What is it?
Are you
Denture care?
dipping, Ben? Are you dipping?
It's
not
denture
good for your
care.
teeth.
Nah, he's
It's
chewing
a pouch.
nicotine gum. He's doing nicotine gum. 'Cause he's
What
It's a
an addict.
denture care
Where's Marianne
nicotine
at?
pouch.
Where's
Why do you think?
Marianne
Why do you
You
think we
keep
care?
track
Hold
of
on, no.
Marianne.
I want
Where's
to understand
Marianne
the
at?
source of this. Give me a second. Let's give him a second.
Where's
Why do you think
Marianne
we
at?
care? What does that matter?
Where's your
Like, I
mom,
don't- What do you
Ben?
mean by that, Ben? Like,
So-
what point are you trying to prove?
So you
Make
don't
what? Make
you
it
let
make
me
sense.
talk? So you don't care about Marianne? So Ross, you guys all kicked Marianne out.
Are you talking about fucking?
You don't even
what's
know
his
how it went.
stupid
Here's
ass
the thing.
name?
Haven't we been over this though? Like 8
No,
times?
no. And
No.
here's the thing. What Casey told
We
him in the
don't
comment
care
section
about
is
her,
wrong.
Ben.
You know, that's not even
Just
true.
like we don't care about
Yes.
you,
Yes,
faggot.
sir.
Wait,
First off,
okay, he admitted
the-
it. Jay,
person-
you guys don't care about her. Thanks.
No, we don't care
What
about
does that matter?
Starlight.
Damn. All right, I win.
There you
win.
go.
Cosmic.
What do
If
you
you
listen,
win, because I don't
Ben,
care
what
about
is
some
the clip of us
stupid
out there?
dyke
Why does
bitch
it matter?
with a
Hold on.
dyke
You're
bitch
winning,
haircut who's not as stupid as you. You faggot little cuck who lives with
You
your
need to full
mom.
screen him if he does that again, Cosmic. He did.
Yes, full screen this little faggot cuck
Did you
who's
listen to the video?
congratulating
Cosmic.
over
What do you-
me
Cosmic.
Hold on,
having
Jay. I
to
need to
admit
understand his- I need to
that
understand-
Starlight is a dumb cuck bitch.
Yes.
I need to understand.
Yeah,
agree.
Ben,
I
suck your own
agree.
dick.
No, Jay,
agree.
you need to quit playing into his nonsense.
But Ben, you're a fucking faggot
So there's
too.
already a clip of us out here
You little
talking about
bitch.
this and explaining it.
You live with your mama in a fucking shed. How's your she shed, Ben? How's your she shed?
Ben,
eating?
listen to your mom when she yells at
Do
you.
you have
Ben.
insurance
Don't talk to
on your
mom
mama's
like
she
that.
shed,
Is that what he
Ben?
just
Go get
shoot out?
mama, get
Did
mama
he shoot
Ashworth
out?
over here right now. Go
Did he-
ahead.
did
Your
he
Ben.
just
mama's
shoot out,
couch is
Mom?
getting a little mildewy in the she shed. You might want to get some
You just
AC
shoot
in
out,
there.
Mom.
I have a brother-in-law. He does ACs. Ben, if you want, we can get one put in there. I can put one in there, but you know what? It's going to cost you too much because I know you only got $20, and fuck
Ben
you,
has, like,
faggot.
Permanent look on his face like he's tasting something sour.
Ben has the permanent look like he doesn't know what the fuck we're talking about because he really doesn't know what the fuck we're talking about.
What did you win,
Ben,
man?
your glasses are fogged up.
You
It
guys-
proves that you're not an AC. You
What did you
faggot little
prove, then?
cuck
Hold on,
fucker.
Jay. I gotta know. What happened?
We
happened?
gotta understand this, Jay.
How did you win?
You don't follow along with this all the time. Like, what sense are you trying to make? What's your point, Ben? Please
You're gonna let me
don't
talk?
ask about Marianne. Tell us why.
No.
You,
All right, I'll be
I-
quiet, Ben. Go ahead.
why do
Jay,
you?
Jay already said you guys don't care about her. I win. I knew that.
Jay said that. We didn't
You're
say
a
that.
faggot, Ben.
did say that.
I'll tell you that much.
Marianne's best friend. You don't
Jay
know.
hates everyone. Jay
Really?
hates Brutally
Yeah, Jay
Lawrence.
hates me.
Jay hates, yes.
Jay hates
If
me.
anybody
How
can
does that
prove
matter?
to me Ben is not a faggot, then I'll stop saying it.
But Jay really does hate you, though, Ben.
Well,
No,
I,
he
really,
hates us all.
I really hate you, Tober.
Ben, that gum you're
Tovers.
chewing is bigger than your bottom
Don't
teeth, you
die. Come
faggot.
on, Ben.
Hey,
Tovers.
Cass, Cameron Lancaster.
I would never chew gum that was bigger than my
Ben, why you
actual
being a
teeth.
little bitch?
God, Ben, you got
Ben, take it out again, goddammit.
Take
Stop
it out your
chewing
mom
it.
and put it in your mouth, Ben. Go ahead.
Take that gum out.
Go ahead,
You
Ben.
look stupid chewing gum with no teeth. God
Take it out your
damn.
mom. Put it
Oh, it's
in
not
your-
good for your
in
teeth.
Dude,
mouth.
I hope,
Go ahead.
dude, I'm so glad I just paid a new lease on my apartment because Ben, I'd be allowed to fucking do a dumb fucking chewing gum with no teeth, motherfucker. Now
guy's
go
an
ahead and say
alcoholic.
whatever your faggot ass has to say with no teeth.
No teeth, Ben.
Go ahead, no teeth, faggot, dumb cuck. Go ahead. Prove your
Let's go
point.
super close
Be
up.
an alpha.
Just bought.
Be an alpha. Go ahead,
I
alpha.
gotta know
It's out, Ben.
what happened with your teeth, though, Ben.
What?
with
Yeah,
their-
me too. What happened, Ben?
Did you
I
just not
have
brush?
He
or-
sucked his mom's dick too many times.
Ben, we're seeing
No, there's
gaps
something
there.
going on the other side.
Your
Come
right
on,
side.
come on. Yeah, your right side.
Ben, we know they're fake. We know they're fake.
Do it again, Ben, in full screen. Let's see them.
Come
Like,
on,
really
full
show.
screen.
Don't do a
Yeah,
half
hold
ass
on.
full.
Come on, Benny.
You're already showing them. Show them for real.
Let's go, Ben.
Just
You
show us
want
your
to be a
teeth.
real man.
Show me your
Real
forehead.
man.
Show me your forehead, Cos. They're Cameron Lancaster. You're so stupid. You actually sent me your email with your full
I'll show
name.
my forehead, faggot.
We all know where you got my name
I'll show
from.
my
Nobody-
teeth. Look, teeth
Ben,
and
is that
forehead
like-
fully
yeah,
exposed.
wait. Are those basketball books behind you? All the oh, he left. Come on,
Aw,
Ben.
Ben.
God, show your teeth and
We're winning.
forehead. I'm pretty sure
I had my
we
forehead
have.
out.
I have 32 teeth and a 5 or 6
I
head.
gotta. How old
Cause
is
you
Ben?
may have a 6, 5.5, 6, but whatever.
I'm not even
Yeah, you
exaggerating.
have
Isn't he
one.
like in late? They're like 39 or 40 or something.
Who, Ben?
Oh, he's way
Yeah.
older than us.
40, I think. Yeah.
Does anyone know? I forget.
How old is Ben, guys? Y'all know?
It doesn't matter. He has
Imagine
fucking
living that life.
15 less teeth than all of us.
Waking up every day, $0 to your name, no license or car.
You know what? When,
Just like
when
Rev,
he
but Rev's
brushes
younger.
his teeth, which he doesn't do, it would take him half as much as time as it would us. We take
Oh,
2
yeah,
minutes
he
to brush
does
our
say
teeth.
on-
He can't even take 1 minute to brush his tooth. So, like, what do you expect?
Ben's tripping. I don't know why. He's just Ben's such a bad sport. What's Creepo here? Who's Creepo? Which Creepo? You talking about full on drama? in the background? I think that some of the full on drama hate has brought some people to my channel just because they're like, I also truly find the horror in full on drama. You know,
How many viewers
Yeah.
do you have right now?
24. I'm pulling in Don A numbers, baby.
Damn.
I
Well,
think
Don
people-
A had like 19. So, yeah,
Oh,
like I was expecting you to have a little more than 24, but like, yeah, it's probably a slow night because of the weekend, 3-day weekend too.
Yeah, some people might be going out of town. There might be something else going on. I don't know.
Sam Hill is streaming. He's, a pretty exclusive number nowadays.
Wait, no, Sam Hill's not streaming right now, is he?
Oh, I thought he was.
Yeah, I don't know why Rev tried to make it seem that way. I don't think he is. Rev didn't get kicked off Sam Hill. He got kicked off of full on drama. I don't like it.
Oh, okay.
I should have gone on Don A
Did he?
because I really don't like full on drama.
What,
Fucking
why did he get kicked off?
not full on drama.
Was he
Rev.
not being one of the girls?
Yeah, Rev told full on drama to quit being a victim. He goes, quit being a victim, full on drama. And she's
Well,
like,
he's got
I
a
think
point. But
And
at
And
the
you
same
know,
time, he
Rev,
needs to
as
do the
as
same thing.
fucking douchey as he is pretty funny. He's like
Yeah.
one of those unaware douchebags.
What is you? Well, yeah, like ironic funny. He doesn't have like funny lines or anything.
and I'll tell you,
Right,
like,
no, he just doesn't
He can't
even
help it,
realize it.
you're laughing
Right?
at
Okay.
him.
Yeah.
You're laughing
It's a
at
full.
him.
It's just like a full watch. I've gone
Basically.
past the full watch with him though. Has
But he
anyone
has the
talked about
balls
his
to
shit
go on other
stained?
streams
Not
and
yet.
shit.
I held back on that. I'm
Okay,
waiting.
because
No,
I would
it's
like for
when
him
you
to
were
come in
Rev.
the chat,
I
and so I need to be explained the shit stained and piss colored room with your outlet painted all brown.
No, see, don't give it away yet. You're giving it all away. You might be
I am.
listening
I'm
right
sorry.
now.
Let me be
No.
more tactical.
Spurgs and like AOC lurking are gonna go in there. Rev's gonna piss down and ruin the whole bit. That's the type of shit that AOC does. That's like an example of something he would do. No, we gotta wait till really,
Gossip girl.
because then he's gonna. So apparently he's a fucking sincere in my DMs with you. That's all I know. You know? Speaking of Rev,
I
what's
didn't
going
even
on?
say-
Rev, where's your son at tonight, sir? Son, why'd you let him paint his room that? Wait a minute, I think they have the same color. Oh wait, no, that's white.
No,
That's
Ben's is almost
Come
yeah.
and piss.
He's got some.
He's got
Yeah, he's got
cumsies
cum.
and piss in his room.
Hi, Ben. How are you, buddy?
Hey, Ben.
Hi, Ben.
What's wrong? What do you need attention for, Ben? What's going on?
Hey, Ben. We're gonna pretend like we don't all have our bottom teeth, so we can feel like you.
Hey, Ben.
What's up, buddy?
What's going on, Ben?
Hey, man.
Hey man, these are my bottom half. Can I borrow 'em? Cause I'm
Typing in
feeling
the
a
back in
little
chat because he
whippy.
feels overwhelmed. He says, "Wait till I get you and Lawrence when you guys can't talk 3-on-1."
Hey Ben,
Faggot.
tomorrow night, Lauren and Totham Fight Club, which she can't even post the name right, which is Fight Night, but whatever. But Ben, if you show up, I hope you're chewing your dentures. Right, Ben? That's right. Yo, that's right. I'm gonna type in the chat because I'm no teeth Ben.
Oh, Ben, you just got a perfect opportunity, 1-on-1. We're gonna let you go, but you're not saying
Billy
anything.
boy. This is just like fight.
My name's Ben. I have no teeth. I can't even talk as good as this
I want to beat up
voice
Lauren
you hear.
instead. I don't want to fight you guys.
I wish my mom would let me stay in the house and stream. Instead, I go to the shed and it's hot as fuck. So I take my teeth out because it makes me cooler.
How do you keep cool in there, Ben? How do you keep cool? For real?
He
Like,
takes
what do
his
you do?
teeth out. Yeah, I just told you.
That'll
He
make you
takes his teeth out.
older.
Dude, honestly, yeah, half your teeth out will lower your temperature at least 3 degrees.
Scientist
Fun
Jay.
fact. Yes.
Yeah,
Fun
that's
fact.
Jay telling you
Ain't that right, Ben? Yeah, that's right. But anyway, so he takes his teeth out, and then you know what else? He has no balls. So
Ben, you don't
that
got balls?
also lowers his temperature
show us
5
balls.
degrees. And then his mom
Ben, show us your
fucking
balls.
kisses him.
Ben,
She
I need-
fucking Frenches him, and that lowers the temperature of his tongue 2 degrees. So technically, his body temperature, instead of the comfortable
What are we doing with this,
98.6,
What are we
is
doing?
actually 96.2 from his fagginess, no teethiness, mom kissingness. And
What are we doing?
but yeah, go
There we
ahead.
go.
You,
What's wrong, Ben?
hello to Kello, please. Continue this more than I can because
Ben,
obviously I'm inadequate in your standards.
I look at the comic.
I'm about to drink this bottle that I have because Ben is making me want to suck my own dick right now.
Give it to Ben to eat. Jesus,
Hey Ben, if I had some hot Doritos, I wouldn't even eat them because I do have some and I'm not eating them.
Ben, are all those
Ben, you're
are-
losing right
Ben-
now.
Ben, you're losing. Ben, are all those pictures behind you of those little girls you molested over the years?
Oh shit! Look at that.
Cosmo,
Ben,
Is that a
who's
wall- is that a
who
wall
are
of
those?
Ben?
Who are those, Ben?
Who are those people,
put me
Ben?
full screen because I'm about to chug from my bottle of liquor.
Hold on, Ben. There's a real man wants to be on stream for a second. Then the lady have it back. All right. Yeah.
Big swig, big swig.
Well,
All right.
I still need to try some of that. Did you
There
just
you
get it
go.
at like your grocery store?
Yes, Proper 12 is
You didn't order
the
it online.
best Irish whiskey. No, I get it at Total Wine,
y'all know that Ben was born with half eyebrows.
but they have it at most liquor stores, I would imagine.
Ben, raise your eyebrows up.
Raise the eyes back up.
Raise your eyebrows up. A little higher.
Ben, stop chewing your gums. Pretend like you have some teeth, Ben.
Ben was the type of kid his mom picked him up every day from high school. Not
God damn, Ben. Like, seriously, do you actually think normal human beings chew shit just on the regular? You're not a fucking goat.
Ben looks like his mom.
You don't have gum in your mouth. Your teeth are not made of gum. You are an idiot. That's basically what you are.
I'm chewing gum, Mom. That's what happened to his teeth. He was just
Show your gum, Ben.
us
Show
your gum,
it.
Ben. What
Ben,
faggot?
if
Ben,
you
this
have
is
gum in
weird.
your
You're
mouth,
looking for
you're
attention
not
at
an
this point.
idiot.
You just
Yeah,
want
you're
people to
doing
talk
like
about you.
A weird gay, weird.
My name's Ben. I'm on the stream
I
of
got
a
him
bunch
talking
of
about
guys
me.
talking
This is
shit
what Ben
about
lives for.
me
This is why he
while I'm
stalks Hello
chewing on
Starlight.
nothing.
He stalks
If
Hello
I
Starlight for her
had gum
attention. It's
in
fucking
my
weird.
mouth, I'd show it, but I don't because I'm a faggot cuck fuck who lives with my mommy.
Ben. Come on, Ben. Well, what's going on?
Ben.
Did the tornado blow away the fucking shed? Is that why you
Hey,
have...
Ben, those books fell over on that shelf behind you. Go ahead and they're like a little tilted.
Ben, are you drinking? Are you drinking Bud Ice like whiskey tonight? Again? Remember when he was doing that?
He's drinking Bud water. How does it taste with no teeth, Ben? Honestly, we would like to know.
Is it nice that you don't get popcorn kernels stuck in your teeth?
They get stuck in his gums instead.
Ooh, does it get stuck in the gums, man?
When that popcorn kernel gets stuck in the bottom gums, is it nice to just take your teeth off and like, oh, it's gone?
Pop it right out.
Can we give him like another 45 seconds? I'm getting.
Let's give him another 5 minutes. How about that?
Okay. 5
Yeah, like everybody be quiet and let Ben say his piece. Ben, defend yourself, faggot.
Defend your honor, Ben. Like, why would you come back here then? Like, why are you here?
Ben, if your mom doesn't rule your life, say one word.
Did your mom come in and tell you to shut up? That's what it is.
Oh shit! That's what you're right.
What happened. His
Shoot
mom
her away.
told him to shut
His
up.
mom took his teeth.
That's why he did the
She
shoot
took
away.
his teeth and
He
she
thought we could hear
unplugged the Cat 6 cable.
He thought we could hear her, so he quickly shoot her out. That's what happened right there. You're totally right. She yelled at him, stop, and he's like, "Fuck, they're gonna hear."
I get puss. It may be in the
Damn,
form
Ben.
of men's buttholes, but hey.
Don't you pay rent
I
there,
mean-
Ben? Can't you be like, no, fuck you?
No, he doesn't. He doesn't. What happened? Did your mom bust in and say, Ben, could you shut the fuck up? Glendarius just showed up and he's about to pay $75. Is that what happened, Ben? Your mom
Ben's mouth looks like Finding Nemo's dad when he thinks he's curious. Like, Nemo.
Ben is like the poster boy for like American poverty.
He's like sideways, no teeth ass, gum chewing mouth. My mom gave me this gum. I'm on a sideways mouth.
Oh,
You can't even fucking put your thumb up to your mouth to make it the right shape, you faggot. You know what you should do? Be more real, Ben. You
Don't be
little
a
fucking cuck
Oh,
faggot.
don't throw the cup.
You know what?
Okay.
Don't live with your mom. Don't drink beer that she pays for, faggot. Don't listen to us on headphones that she paid for, faggot. Don't fucking smile because you have half a mouth of teeth, faggot. Don't fucking think you're cool because you shaved half a beard of mouth, faggot. You fucking Jackson 5 wannabe ass haircut looking ass faggot. Sounding like a fucking mute for fucking Charlie Chaplin silent film ass era faggot. And what do you have to say for yourself, Ben Ashworth, mama loving, dick sucking faggot? Nothing, exactly. You shook your head no because you're a fuck. That's right. You just shook your head yes because that's right. Ben is so
Ben looks
sorry.
Ben looks like
He
smokes
looks
half
like-
cigarettes that he buys.
He looks like he ate
Fuck
half a
my
bowl of Cheerios this morning, and the other half is still sitting in front of him, and he's like, should I eat it right now? Or should I just keep trolling these guys? Because I'm so fucking king.
Ben looks like
Eat that other half of the bowl of cereal, Ben. Do it. I dare you. Ben,
Ben, you got
your
1 minute
mom
left,
is
buddy.
so proud.
give us it up.
Thank you.
Ben, but Ben, your mom's being filled up by black guys right now. I'm sorry to inform you.
Ben, and I'm a white guy,
Your
and
mom
I
is a
can't even
size
fit in
queen.
your mom. I can't even fit in there because there's so many black guys in there.
You can't even squeeze it, Ben.
No, like I got a tiny white dick and it won't even fit, Ben. Maybe if you take out your teeth, Ben, maybe it'll fit.
Ben, does your mom keep your teeth in her pussy for safekeepings? Now, damn it, Ben, I'm
sure
not
he
gonna pay
has.
for another pair of bottoms.
I've never seen a guy chew on his own gums for so long, honestly.
Well, Ben, I gave you as much time. You're just not funny. Beat it, stupid. You're a faggot.
He literally chewed on his own gums for like a minute and a half.
What did do? I don't know. I don't understand his point. You know,
He doesn't have a point. Like, that's the point. Is there's no point. You do that when you're like 15, 16, but then you realize like, hey, that's stupid. I think I should have a point before I say that the next time. But Ben has been saying that for like 16 years and just never really understood that it was serious.
Fucking crazy. Well, see, the Ben content gave us 6 more views, Helen. I mean, come on. That's why we have Ben on here. Don't you know why we have Ben on here? It's because he brings the pussy and the views, baby.
D. Dugan said, "Laugh now, gentlemen, but Ben is capable of anything, really. Love you, Ben Ashford." And the first thing that came to mind is, school shooting.
Hell yeah.
He is capable of anything. It's dangerous.
Yeah,
I don't think he can afford the weaponry or the.
You can borrow Jamal's or Tyrone's out in the living room.
Yeah, where's he gonna get money for a fucking gun?
He can't even afford teeth. Come on.
You think he's gonna go buy an AR-15?
Teeth are expensive. Might be saving up his pennies.
But you can go to Mexico, Ben. Get some implants in Mexico. It's not that expensive.
I heard some today, but I don't know how true it is. It said 17 million pennies are thrown away every day.
17 million, Jay. 17 million, Jay.
I didn't say I believed it. I said I heard.
400 million, 300 million people in America. It could be possible if you added all the people up who just dropped like 4 or 5 pennies.
Maybe it was 7, but even 7 million.
Hell. I mean, I know the mint destroys currency, and we all have gotten that penny where you get
and by thrown away, they could mean. I mean, there's a lot of things you could take from that. They could mean taken out of currency.
But how would they estimate that? Yeah, that doesn't make sense, actually.
There's
no way to gauge that. No one's going across all of America in a day looking at all the pennies.
Right, exactly. That's my thought. Is like, how do they calculate?
It's the U.S. Mint. Now, the mint and the feds do, like, we all have gotten a penny where you go,
right. But that's what they would calculate, because even though they're putting out those coins have been put out years before. They can't necessarily calculate 17 million or 7 million in one day being taken out. There's no way.
Why are you telling us that?
No, it's just something I heard on the radio.
Oh,
okay. It was like me and Helen talking about the stuff we've read in like Snapple bottles, right. I take it with a grain of salt.
Every year.
It's like, wait a minute, who gauged that? Who tested that?
Out of circulation, even to think that 7 million and to be, it's probably a like crazy number and more recent, the 7 million to be taken out of circulation. I can imagine like 2 million a year of pennies being taken out, because they make pennies every year.
Yeah.
So if they're making them every year, they've got to take some out every year.
How many pennies do they make a year?
So for 7 million, they at least make.
That's every
I'm
day,
just guessing. They at least make 1 million a year, probably 2 million a year. So for them to like, it's just like the news. To say that 2 million being taken out of circulation is crazy, but it's not, because that's a daily amount that they make. So, you know what I'm saying? Like, it just, who knows? I don't know how much they make a day, but 2 million doesn't seem like that much. Because the Federal Reserve is not a federal company, and they make money off of making
Federal Express.
So it makes sense for them to take pennies out of circulation so they can make more, right? So you know what I'm saying? Like it
7
just
million a
it doesn't
day.
take a rocket scientist to figure out that there's no reason exactly.
So what are they trying to do?
If 7 million are being taken out,
are we coming to the end of a penny? Is that what you're saying?
Well, you would think so, unless there's some kind of fucking conglomeration going on, which isn't the right word. But
that's a real thing. There's our people. I think there's actually.
But think about it. If that is true, Helen, that 7 million pennies are being taken out of circulation a day, and the Federal Reserve is making pennies, and it is not a federal company, and they're making money off making those pennies.
They want to
that
throw them away.
pennies are disappearing every day. Exactly. It would make sense for them to be disappearing.
So they're doing like the
because then the
office sort of
Federal
thing.
Reserve.
Taking
Because if they
pennies.
weren't disappearing, the Federal Reserve wouldn't be making money because they wouldn't be making any money. Oh, damn. That's a fucking. They wouldn't be making money if they weren't making
money. Only they can say that. Oh, and fucking counterfeiters.
Well, yes, I know, but the counterfeiters are making money off of them making money.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? They're faking the money that the Federal Reserve is making, and if they're not making it, counterfeiters ain't making it.
I'm looking it up right now, Jay. I have to know. I'm tired of the arguing.
I already figured it out in my head
Yeah.
that, you know, money doesn't come from nowhere. Right? Like, it's got to be back from something. A country itself, a Federal Reserve, yes, they're corrupt, but they're not going to make money out of nothing. They're only making money when they got money to back it.
What I'm reading here is that all I'm reading articles about is how many, like I keep seeing 62 million coins are thrown away.
Right. They're not going to tell you the truth.
They're not. You think they're lying just to keep making? They just need to get rid of them so that more need to be made.
No, I mean, why would they tell you the truth?
They could control the supply and demand essentially. They can lower the supply and pump up the demand.
Anybody like it really comes down to
how would you feel about getting rid of pennies, like Helen mentioned, rounding everything up or down to 5 cents?
I wouldn't. I think that's fine.
I want to say they've done it before somewhere, but yeah, people have talked. There's people who advocate for that or think that's how the system we should.
I mean, there's pennies like really old school that have a high content in copper that could be worth something, but in the modern day, pennies are not worth anything. So eliminating them doesn't mean shit. It's like, honestly, I would be okay with eliminating all coins. All coins.
Just routed everything up and down?
Well, I mean, it's basically coming to where you're using a digital or online currency anyway. I'm not saying Bitcoin, but like all banking and all that shit is done online anyway. So why not round it up to whatever, if you have to round it to the 10th of every dollar, but to eliminate coins in general. I mean, the modern day coin is not valuable.
Would you call it a coinspiracy?
No.
I think these two dimes have silver in them, or they never go through the coin stuff.
Well, that's the thing. Like old school stuff, yes, it does have actual silver, whatever in it. But the newer stuff, newer pennies, newer nickel, newer everything is barely any precious metals.
Damn,
Guaranteed.
It says 1930, but I almost like what the fuck?
And even then, it's like you can get $5 for that 1930s quarter, nickel, penny, whatever it is. If you can get $5 for it, good. But you have to still find that person that would pay that $5 for it. You know what I'm saying? It's not that it's worth that. It's that somebody paid that at some point, and you could possibly get that, somebody else to pay that at some point. So it's like, oh yeah, it's great, but it's not. Coins are, I don't know. It's the value of the metal itself. The value of the metal itself will never change. But a coin itself is just like art. Like it's in the eye of the beholder. It's how much somebody wants to pay for it. It's just like how unique coins that are double stamped and have a rarity like upside down, they're worth more because it's what somebody wants to see in it. It's not.
Why do you think there's a fucking coin shortage, though? There's a coin shortage all around here.
I keep hearing that, and
I don't believe it, though.
Yeah.
No, there is. We can't get them. All the places by us can't get them.
I heard that.
Well, why there is, Helen? Why there is, Helen?
Why there is? Good question. That's what I'm asking, too. I think because people just aren't coming and spending their change as much. I don't know.
Do y'all have coin stars?
Yeah. But that's I remember you're the one who told me. You said that you think they stopped, but there's no way they stopped that long. Especially now.
I guess the article I heard was that maybe it was that 7 million pennies are thrown away a day or disposed of a day, and that would make more sense, right? Because if that was the case,
yes,
that
Jay,
would cause the coin shortage.
We've broken the case.
No, I'm saying if 7 million pennies,
okay, it caused coin shortage for that.
Go ahead, Helen, with your.
Well, I'm asking you because you were just rambling about the 7 million thing again. I'm asking why do we have a coin shortage?
Do you think they stopped throwing away 7 million when the coin shortage starts?
No, what I was trying to say before I was rudely interrupted is if 7 million pennies were destroyed a day and then people stopped using them, that would cause a shortage, right?
Yeah, I guess. I don't know. I guess, but I don't. What about nickels and quarters?
You don't know because you're a fucking
Penny's
idiot.
the only one that people can still get.
You want me to call you a faggot? You want me to call you a faggot?
I'm talking about quarters and nickels
like
and dimes,
Andy and Scotty?
No.
Is that what you want?
It hurts my feelings. Don't do that. Feel like good.
I do.
Then prove your point, faggot.
I'm asking you, why is there no nickels, dimes, and quarters? Penny's the only thing people still can get. Everywhere else, it's like they're running low. At least the places by my work and around it.
I feel like it's like fall. It's like not everywhere, and then it starts and it goes away because they were talking about it over here.
You know, the only people that care about change, honestly, I'm not. No, I will tell you the fucking God's honest truth. The only people that care about change right now are the people that work on a cash register.
Oh yeah.
As drunk as I am, that's the truth.
You're probably right about that.
If you don't work on a cash register, you don't give a fuck about change.
Yeah, but
I don't.
Well,
I don't work on one, and I don't care about change.
But how many times a day do you have to deal with a person on a cash register? Because
at fast food, which is like, and honestly, I'm glad I use a debit card. Like, because I would not want them to do math. Like, honestly.
Want to see something cool?
I rarely pay with anything with card. I pay almost everything with cash.
It's alright, but it counts my coins I put in. See?
Damn.
1406, and I'll just put this penny in.
You know what would be cooler?
14, or
if you didn't have a tiny dick and you could show that off, faggot.
No.
Listen, I saw Aaron Carter doing it. It wasn't.
Oh yeah. How was that?
He did the helicopter.
Hey, is my dick bigger than his?
Is he got a hug?
Yeah. His big. Jay's dick's a little bit bigger than his, but yeah, he's got a hog on.
Hell yeah.
You know what it is? He's
So you're saying I got a chance.
You got a chance.
chance, Jay.
You could be Nick Carter's brother.
But I saw it get like semi.
Helen, are you eating fucking Pez?
Yeah. Cool
Like-
pennies.
I seen it like semi hard, and it didn't. I seen it like semi hard, and it didn't change that much. That's like that whole grower versus shower thing. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Dude, I'm definitely a shower.
Yeah. You don't. Yeah. It just stands on attention.
Well, I don't know, actually. What does it mean? I just know if it's
No, man.
if
Tell you,
people-
some guys are fucking. Some guys are growers, and I don't. I'm
no, I'm a grower.
I'm hearing
I'm
it.
not a shower.
I'm hearing this in my head before I say it. But I'm gonna go ahead and say it already. I've unfortunately seen pictures of Helen's dick hard. He has like an average size dick. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Any guy who says he's not a grower is an idiot.
I'm definitely a
because
grower.
honestly, your dick,
But it's not
like
funny.
the
to show that off.
natural. No, it's not. It's not funny to
Jerry
say that
Seinfeld,
because
I was in
grower is natural because your dick is not supposed to be hard all the time and not stay big. Like if you work, it's supposed to shrink up and stay out of the way while you fucking do work and shit. And then you fucking grow when you need to do
so you-
other work. You know what I'm saying? Like, so it's like you're not fucking constantly fucking a shower. So anybody who says they're a
But
shower is probably
Some
fucking
people
lying.
are. Kenny is a shower.
A
I mean,
shower
not a
is
shower, but
somebody.
you can tell. You would think
no,
that when it
I'm
gets hard,
not
it gets
saying a
3 times
shower
as hard.
doesn't exist. Let's agree here. Let's agree to agree. So a shower just doesn't do that much work, but they're ready to show anytime. That's what a
They're
shower
very
is.
pampered. They have soft hands.
Right, like yeah. They're like, oh, you want me to show it? I'll show it. But a grower is somebody that normally they're fucking like, I don't need my dick right now. I need my hands and my muscles. Like my dick is gonna shrink. Like I'm gonna do some work.
Interesting theory.
But yeah, like and then they grow when they need to grow. Like
We should test this theory and get like 100 people, and then find out who actually works and does hard work, and then if they're growers,
yeah,
showers,
that's right.
do control study.
Yeah.
Jay just,
No, but I can honestly say it's the truth. At least as far as I see it.
But what about balls, Jay? Beat wants to know about balls.
Well, what about balls? Like they hold cum, and other than that, I don't know much about them.
I used to think they held piss up to about like the 3rd grade, 4th grade.
Yeah, I mean, I feel like
don't like
if you're meant to have kids and you're mentally strong enough, your balls
Here's
will
the
have enough
question.
cum to create a kid.
How
If
do they
not,
fucking?
then sucks for you.
How's the vasectomy done, Jay? When you got your vasectomy, how was it done? And does it hurt?
I have not had one done.
You haven't? I could've
No,
swore you
and I
did.
do not. But
Jay, you know,
evidently,
Pretty sure you said you did.
Jay, you told me that you had a vasectomy.
maybe
You
my
got kicked in the
past
balls
life.
once.
My past life.
Yeah,
But-
Get it unsnipped. Can't you get it unsnipped? Snipping, right? Or is it
As
like
far
it's
as
a
I
snip?
know, yeah, it's reversible.
yeah, I
So,
think it is reversible though, but yeah.
That's what I've heard.
but it's micro technology, so it's kind of like
Like
it
burning your fucking.
may or may not
jizz
be
hole?
reversible. You know, no, it's not even jizz hole. It's
How
like
big of the cut do you think they put in you when they cut?
That's what I'm wondering. Like, how painful do they put you under?
Yo,
They have to put you under.
Yes,
Yeah.
and okay. You guys really want to know? I'm going to tell you my guess.
Yeah, tell us
is
about
that
your guess. Right. Your
It's
friend.
all-
Yeah.
It's all
Not you.
laser
Your
surgery,
guess.
and it's all done by a computer and a microscope and
A
a laser.
How are they doing
Yeah,
it before
I knew
that,
it.
though? How are they doing it before that? We're just getting little fucking tiny systems.
They were just guessing. They were just like, snip. Hey, if you don't have kids, let us know.
Like the
Maybe we're
70s.
right. Maybe we're wrong. Like, hey, we'll give your wife some free tits. Here's some silicone.
All right, no, I believe it.
But yeah, that's right. I'll tell you, my dick is hard. Not right now, but it could be. Yeah, that's right.
Yeah, that's right.
I don't know.
If you guys didn't have a hard dick during this conversation, I don't know what to say.
I do.
What else did Aaron do? He shook his ass, and that really bothered me. Like,
He
what?
shook his ass. How long was it altogether?
It was okay. Let me tell you the hustle.
Hey, was Aaron's ass virgin?
No, it turns out he's bisexual. He came out on some show.
Did he show his asshole or
that's
just his
right.
ass? Did he spread his
Just
cheeks?
his ass, just his ass.
Well,
He
okay.
just, it was like a joke almost. It's like would one of like if one of
Yeah.
us probably take our asses out.
How much would you pay for?
But it wasn't a joke because of the following minutes.
Oh,
At
no,
the same time.
no, it wasn't a joke. Yeah, no, it wasn't. a joke.
It's not a virgin dookie hole of a
He was
guy.
playing it kind of like half, jokingly.
Goofing around. Yeah, oh,
Yeah.
definitely.
But guys.
How much would you pay for producer Jay's dookie hole?
Do you
How
think
much
any
would
girls
you guys
busted a nut while they were watching him? You think any girl? How many people were in there?
Yeah, man.
0. I can tell you. I swear to God, if I thought I could make money off of it, I'd be doing it already.
It was like
That
three.
fucking faggot
almost
Aaron Carter
people
can
in
suck
there. It was
Scotty
almost-
Porter's dick.
400 people in there. Yeah,
Only 400?
almost. I mean,
That's
only
actually
Yeah, but
way less
how
than-
many
I
of
was
those
thinking tens of
people were
thousands.
not his parents?
I was thinking tens of thousands for sure.
tens of thousands.
Yeah, dude. Maybe he didn't promote it enough. People would have.
But even
then
if
again, it
he
was a
got
pay for
paid
service.
$1 per view, he got paid $40. Even if he got paid fucking 10, he got 400 or whatever, like 4,000. He didn't
It's a
make
quick 4,000,
enough.
man.
He didn't
Yeah,
make
he didn't.
enough.
He is
But it
underselling
was his
dick.
family. It was his fucking
Why are you saying it's his
family.
family? What the fuck?
Hey, Aaron, you said Aaron Carter, right?
Yeah. His family's watching him get naked, paying for it.
Yeah. Like, no, I'm saying, like, who else knows about him? It's people that feel sorry for him.
This is friends and family. Nah, I think 100. There was like 200 and something ticket holders, which mean like I was a ticket holder, which means you paid
So, like-
$5 to get in there. So
Okay.
So, like,
the website.
so
makes
he had 195 non-family members. I guess that's good.
Here's my question on that website: is there like, was he front page, or like when you go front page, does it show like people with like thousands of
Listen,
people watching?
I just had the Aaron Carter link. So
But I'm pretty sure if I was that desperate,
Aaron Carter.
Do you think it was the
I
most
don't
common
even
group?
have Aaron Carter money, but like I have a niece.
You would do it
or
for
a
4,000.
aunt,
Jay.
but no, I have an aunt that has like a master's degree that I could be like, hey, could I get $4,000 and pay you back? And I feel like
Not
that
everyone
would be
has that
more
shit.
worth it. No,
More
but
pride worthy.
he's fucking Aaron Carter. He can fucking go to his brother. Like, are
No,
you
they hate
fucking
each other.
kidding
You
me?
don't know. They
No.
despite they have restraining
Well,
orders.
he
They
could
hate
be-
each other.
Maybe he could be less of a shithead.
Jay, this is why you're never gonna talk to the great Air C.
This is why Aaron Carter.
This is
You
why you're not
might be
allowed to.
right. If his butthole might
He'd be
a
bringing
little
up Nick
too
Carter, and
worn
he'd
out.
be like, "Ugh, bringing up my
Yeah, no,
brother,
his brother, the whole
the guy
time.
that I'm like in legal fucking
trouble with,
fights
yeah,
against."
Or his
Yeah.
butthole being worn out.
or his worn out butthole. No,
But if
no,
he-
no. But here's the thing. Like a lot of the people who were there were regular like people who do this, people who visit the
Who
site,
wear out buttholes.
and they were super. A lot of people were super
They
disappointed.
were super okay
Were
with
they
wearing out
not a good
buttholes.
show?
Yeah,
Did they
didn't-
type, or is
Oh,
there like
yeah.
a thumbs up, thumbs down? Or they could
They
type?
could type out a butthole. Don't you worry. They could type the fuck out of a butthole.
That's interesting. Fucking.
Yeah, I kept saying Rostock says hi, but he never read it.
He might have.
so bad.
It's
Might have
just
like
not
that.
enough characters to widen it out just enough.
Is this the
What's up,
grand?
buddy?
Is this the opening though? It might not be the hey Rex. It might not be like he might do it each week now, and like if he's
Yeah,
making
it's his
good
first
money.
day. It was his first day.
Okay, so it's not like a one-off.
Yeah, but the people were mad. The people were like calling him a scam artist. Like, what the fuck? Like, oh, show us your butthole. Stick your deal. Like, there's this spinner thing, right? If you pay some money in the chat, a spinner pops up on screen and it spins and it picks something to do. And it landed on.
If you believe that, you're more of a faggot than I ever fucking thought.
Hold on, what did it land on?
It landed on dildo twice, and he just would ignore it. Like he did. And everyone was
Oh,
like,
okay, that's
dildo.
fucked
Then
up.
people were getting mad.
You're not talking about me, right?
Whose stream is this?
Aaron Carter, Carter's.
He
Yeah,
did
Oh.
porn, live
What a
masturbation,
faggot!
Did he?
Cat girl. Yeah.
live cam show, not porn. Yeah, yeah.
And how many times did he do that when you guys didn't see it?
What? Oh, I don't know.
Stick something up his butt.
Thousands, but he never did. That
He's
was
a total faggot.
never
He's a
showed
total faggot.
in his butt.
Stop
But he was
fucking
still
covering.
showing he was still jerking it on stream like outer space swag. Like he's
No,
doing
but he was half jerking. Like he was getting it to a semi and then let it go back down. But he had a hog on
But if
it.
his brother
he's at
had
home,
never
man.
been a Backstreet Boy, would he still be jerking it?
What do you think his girl thought of it? Was his girl? If his girl joined him, he could probably make more money.
His boy said, "Hey, jerk it, boy."
Casey was like, if his girl shows up, we'll pay. Because here's the thing, he kept restarting the show, and that meant you have to pay $5 again. So we only watched.
It's because he was trying to get a new charge for every
That
boy
is
he
kinda
met.
scam.
It was
That is
scammy.
scammy.
Yeah, it's scammy. It's scammy.
That's
Dude.
super scammy.
I mean, as if we didn't know.
But if you were waiting,
Nick
you-
Carter is a fucking homo.
no Aaron Carter, right?
Or and his brother.
Well,
His
They're both homos.
Yeah. But his brother's like worldwide touring with like Backstreet Boys, like you know how like
His
AC/DC
brother didn't start out as a boy band star. He started out as a boy band brother homo.
Yeah, he was the little brother who was riding the coattails or whatever, right?
Exactly. Like he never had his own identity. He just had, I'm this guy who's a homo's brother, and I'm a homo myself. Like, what a fucking life, right? Like, I'm rich and I don't know why. I just get fucked in the ass because I'm a fucking faggot. Like, it just, I don't understand it. Like,
to fall from the music industry.
I honestly
fucking
love
camping
the
as a man.
life I live because who would want to be a faggot that's just so fucking confused because your brother was so popular and got so much money and then you got fucked in the ass for nothing? Aaron, what the fuck are you doing, you
he had
faggot?
that single "I Like Candy." That was big during.
I want candy.
Or I want candy. Yeah.
Honestly, as much as he got
that made
fucked
girls
in the
like
ass,
him, but like those
he
girls are
didn't
now
get
29
fucked
and
by the
don't like
right
a
people,
crackhead.
though. Like, if I was Aaron, I would try to get fucked by the right people and not have to get fucked again. But no, he's like, I'll get fucked and not make that much money and be obscure. And you know what? Fuck it. I'll get fucked again and nobody will still
Kenny's
know
calling you
who
a
I
faggot
am.
in chat, Jay.
Yeah.
Kenny, Brex, I don't know.
Jay is
You know
drunk as
what?
fuck. He's rambling.
Yeah, Jay's rambling. Jay, let other people talk.
Go ahead.
No, I'm saying,
Please. Yeah, that's
fall
right.
from-
Aaron
fall
Carter
from-
is a faggot.
Aaron Carter-
Thank you for the time.
I was gonna say
Nobody
the same
said
thing,
I
but
could
sober. Aaron
talk.
Carter's a faggot.
No, there's nothing on that.
Yeah, I mean,
We
whatever.
can't say- I wanna
is
talk to him
Backstreet
too.
Boys back together or not?
Yeah,
they
that's
are,
right.
dude. They're touring like you know. Guns N' Roses-
Backstreet's back. All right.
You know, Guns N' Roses on like a reunion tour for the last like 5 years. They're making
Yeah.
like 50 million each per year. Like they're fucking
Yeah,
making
yeah.
crazy money. So like Backstreet Boys is like doing the same thing. There's a huge thing with like nostalgia tours, man.
Oh yeah, hell yeah!
Hey,
Right now, is the
fucking-
time.
Aaron Carter's brother is making so much fucking money, and he's cam hoeing, man.
Yeah, hell yeah, he's straight camo and taking his dick out playing
camo,
guitar. And
Yeah,
like
that
he,
is the least amount of work for a quick
he
paycheck.
and I feel like Aaron thinks he's just gonna be able to get away with dancing around silly and playing guitar, and that the audience isn't gonna be like, "Hey, faggot, you need to show us your butthole." Like, you know what I'm saying? You gotta come for us eventually, motherfucker.
But like it honestly, it's not even about having a virgin butthole. It's about having a famous butthole, right? Like,
Yeah, that's what it is. It's Aaron's butthole.
right? Like
How
Aaron's
much do you think Nick
butthole
Carter
is
would get if he did
nothing
this?
to
Nick
be-
Carter would probably get like
So
what,
much
tens of thousands?
Dude,
Oh,
I bet
yeah.
you Nick Carter makes so much fucking money right now.
No,
that
Nick
he won't
Carter
even- he won't even do
wishes.
cameos.
Yeah.
No, I'll tell you the truth. Nick Carter wishes anybody even knew his name right
That's
now.
Aaron Carter, his brother. Like,
No, Nick. I'm saying Nick. Nick wishes
well-known,
anybody
Jay.
knew his name.
Nick
No,
is
they're
just
on a
there.
reunion tour. They're
They're
fucking
on a
selling out,
reunion
making
tour, like
boo-boo
making like
monies
Guns
right
N'
now.
Roses money.
Making Guns N' Roses money. Making mad shit.
Bullshit. I call bullshit.
Nah, they're selling out
that's
arenas, doggy. I'm telling you. My girlfriend, she's a diehard Backstreet Boys fan.
Don't even fucking turn into Louis J. Gomez on me.
Doggy,
there.
doggy. Come on,
They're
Jay,
making
you relax,
buku
dude.
chips.
He'll be last dude.
Doggy.
Yeah, no, they're making a lot of money right now. Well, not now because of
Backstreet's
COVID, but
back, all right. You know what I'm
Dude,
saying?
Right. If they're not making it now because of COVID, which has been like 2 years plus now, when were they making it?
no, back in the 90s, they had fucking a worldwide fan base. Of little
Right,
girls.
back in the
And now
90s.
those little girls
The
are fucking
COVID
cool
took
in
the
their
fuck
40s,
over.
and they're going
Like,
together.
Those
I've
ladies
been
are like
rated
30
supreme.
now.
Yeah,
they're
they're in
like
the 35.
Like Cobra
33.
Kai.
Yeah, they're in
Like-
their 30s and 40s. Like, still, they'll sell out arenas. Easy.
Where do they rank versus Cobra Kai from,
What?
Karate
What,
Kid?
JJ? You're fucking shit-faced.
No,
Jesus
Karate
Christ.
Kid, Cobra Kai.
Like for nostalgia, like
Yeah,
That one-
Backstreet Boys and Karate Kid, it's all about the same time frame, right?
no,
A little bit before. The
a little
Karate
bit
Kid
before.
was.
There's about a.
It's only about 10 years difference, but I mean,
Cobra Kai's really big right now, too,
Marcus-
right?
yeah, Marcus
Kyle
Welby.
Season 3.
Okay. Yeah, Kyle was
I'm
all on
sorry.
that shit and told us about
Let me
Cobra.
shut up and drink some more.
Back,
Take a
street,
swig, Jay.
back, all right. Come on, Jay. Get back into it. Don't fucking go soft dick on me now. Like Aaron Carter.
I've
did.
been
I already had
watching
Aaron Carter
Cobra
go soft
Kai.
dick on me multiple times.
No, I've been telling you, I've been watching Cobra Kai, and
Like,
honestly,
if you were part of a group like Guns N' Roses
it's pretty good.
or fucking
Rex,
Backstreet Boys,
you're
something that
being beta as fuck. Take your brim of your hat, flip it down, and put some bass in your voice,
Hell
and
nah.
restart that statement.
if you
He's
were
right.
in
Rex is right.
Guns N' Roses,
If you were in.
you could make
You're
it
making good money. They're way more well known.
based on nostalgia factor.
Yeah.
What is like the ultimate
Yeah,
comeback?
that's right.
thing? They
Yeah,
try
that's
to do
right.
Spice Girls, but I think those girls hate each other, right?
They could
They're
come
trying to
back
bring
and
back
do
the-
arena tours, I guarantee you. But they'd have to start off as part of like a touring, like a group of groups. You know what I mean? Like it would have to be a mega tour, and then they could branch off from that.
You're saying they have to not be black to start up.
Wait, what?
They have to not be black.
I think
Spice
Scary
Girls?
Spot. I think
Only
one
one
of
of
them
them's
was black.
black.
Yeah, it's only one black one. So they'll
Or,
be fine.
or I would have to say they would have to not suck.
That too.
Well,
But the thing is, it doesn't matter that they suck. Like they all suck, right? Like New Kids on the Block, they're shit, but they tour the world too, based on nostalgia fact. There's this weird thing going on with world tours with these old pop groups.
Yes and no. The fucking whatever girls are not gonna make it. I hate to say it.
It's possible, I think. I think
they
possible.
tried and it didn't work out. I thought they
Maybe.
tried.
Yeah,
and
they
started
tried it 10 years
or
ago.
something. Yeah. Well, not 10 years ago, but they tried it already and they started.
No,
fighting
it
each
was a
other.
long time ago.
Anita
'cause-
Backrub thinks that Sam Hill has a great voice.
Sam Hill has an old lady voice.
No, I'm Sam Hill.
I'm
My Sam Hill's not even good anymore.
I think Anita Backrub, you're a Laura person mostly. You could say I go everywhere, but I think you're really known to be a Laura person. But I think Anita Backrub hates FOD as like much as me and Rex do and Helen. You know?
Oh, okay. Well, she's good in my books.
Yeah, so I think that's why I think she's one of the people who really truly think. She's
I don't even really hate Laura Perplex. You know what I mean? Like I hate.
I'm sorry, Anita Backrub. I do though. She's just.
I don't know her enough to hate her.
Today she was fucking up this court case that's going on in Texas right now, and she was just getting all the facts wrong. And I'm like, Laura, like I'm not even a true crime person, and I know you're getting the facts wrong. Like you're a piece of shit.
She stinks.
Yeah, there's this fucked up situation right now where like this little girl's getting like molested by her mom's boyfriend.
I saw that. I stand with Sophie.
And stand with Sophie and
yo, what's going on? Are you talking about Sophie, the political little girl that's on Compound Media?
No. Let me break it down real quick. There's a 9-year-old, I believe she's 9, and she's saying on camera, it's like a 40-minute compilation, and it's a custody battle, and every time the dad takes it to the mom, she's kicking and screaming and crying and saying that she's being touched. And saying that mommy's boyfriend gets touches me and she watches, and the dad's recording it and he can't, like, legally he's just recording it, but even the judge is like, you gotta take these down, even though it's so clear that this girl is not bullshitting, like saying shit that is not put into her head.
Smart.
It's like there's not filtered.
It hasn't even sparked an investigation. Like they're not even investigating.
No, it is. It's a full blown like trial thing now. Huge. But dude, the Collin County is the shit. Collin County is right next to Dallas. It's so fucking shitty. Like the people are mad at how Collin County's handling it. They haven't even made an arrest yet. Like they're playing games. Like it's almost like they're playing games. It's almost like they don't. Like the mom has like a really good lawyer or something. It's just
there's rumor. I don't know. The rumor is that she's friends with the judge. And if you saw the judge's video,
saying, bro.
The judge is like, anyone who has it, you have to take it down. But it's spread like crazy, and everyone's hashtagging it, and it's pretty bad, Rex. When you watch it, it's not.
You know what? Here's no, it's not. It's something to watch. Like
Dad didn't tell her to say this. Yeah.
There's one. I saw
asked Mersh about it in his chat. He's like, I don't want to comment on it.
Anita Backrub probably saw this one person because I was watching Laura butcher the trial, and somebody said it in the chat, and it's how I felt. There's one point where her dad's trying to get her in the car, like to go back to mom, and just like she's screaming and spurging out, and then there's just this point where she's just giving off this terrified scream and running away in her little cowboy boots, and it's just. It fucking breaks your whole heart. Yeah, it's like remember Forrest Gump when the little girl's just running from the house?
Yeah,
because it's that. It's literally that. It's literally
not acting,
and it's not act. No, dude, it's not acting.
This isn't scripted. This is a legal case.
This little girl's being abused, and
and they don't even blood on her BB.
They're still
like scared.
There's like they're still letting the mom have like custody and getting custody of the kids and stuff, and they're just being shitty to the dad. They have to do Zoom call court, courts through Zoom now, for at least in Collin County, and you just see the dad there the whole time. He's just broken, it's just like, what the fuck is going on? But what I was explaining to Casey, it was like Collin County, and maybe he's not here. I don't want to out him if he doesn't want to out himself, but Collin County blew up really fast. That's Collin County's problem. It's first off, Collin County is Little California. When you talk about the Californication of Texas, one of the places you're talking about is Collin County.
So like Austin.
But Austin's still Austin, people. What I'm saying about Californication is California is the Collin County is literally building neighborhoods for California people. Like California people, like when you move to a new development, you get to get that book and look through it and pick out which house you want. Like that's how like Cedar Hill was for my dad. He got to get a book when they were building houses and it was all brand new. He got to like get a book and find what house design he wants. Like Collin County is pretty much like it's all California. They're basically building neighborhoods for California people
because of the exodus. Because people,
because people are leaving California, and all the California people that come to Dallas, they're all going to Collin County, and mostly like Plano, basically. and
How
Frisco.
fucking bummed out are Texans right now about
Oh,
that?
real bad. Oh
Like,
yeah,
all
they
those
don't.
fucking
They don't want us
Cali
to turn into a
leftists
blue
are
state.
moving
I've
Yeah,
seen a lot of
Yeah.
Texans around here though too. It's kind of weird. Like it's definitely true what you're saying.
ain't
But I've seen
nobody
a
gonna.
lot of fucking
Ain't nobody
Texans.
selling their house in Texas to buy a house in California.
No, you're
There's a
right. You're
lot of
right.
people selling their house in California and buying houses in Texas.
Do you still have those water regulation days, Helen, where you can only do so many loads of laundry per day and then take a shower every?
It's not regulated. There was at one time like a I don't know if my parents were lying to me. You get a bonuses like off your bill if you manage to like not water the lawn at certain times.
I thought it was by law.
It's bonuses with the companies.
They
all
incentivize.
kinda
The
did it.
company
Yeah.
incentivizes you using the water.
They're not gonna shut off your water though. It's not, and you're not gonna break the law by running a shower all day. It's just if everyone does it, which most people do, it apparently does help, and people want to do it just because it saves some money. It's usually, and it's not even that long too. From what it wasn't like all day to day. It was like from the time of I don't know 6 to 10. Try and not be using water at that time or some shit. You know.
Yeah, they do that here though too.
Well, we
So
do have
you're
a drought.
So you're saying that town or whatever, the people in that town, they're kind of enabling this situation to happen with that little girl because they're pretty much leftists, or
No, they're not no. Yeah, don't forget about the leftists. The leftists and the California people are why that Collin County, Frisco, Plano, and the other place I can't remember. It's slipping me right now. But the other I can't remember what's is it White Rock? I can't or whatever it is. Those cities were like small Texas towns, and then like the last 10 years have like substantially just blown the fuck up. And what it is like I tell this story when I was traveling about how like we went and sat in court to watch like this judge, this small in Arkansas. This judge was hilarious because what it is in small towns, judges get away with doing shit that they can't do in big cities. You know what I'm saying? Like,
right.
like this judge, let me put it this way. We were in there and there was just multiple people coming in and stuff, right? And we were just sitting there and one guy was in there for DWI, drinking while driving. And driving while intoxicated. And he was like, son, where did you get this take? And he looked at the paper, he was like, oh, 5th Street? You know what, son? I got grandbabies that live on 3rd Street, and I'll tell you right now that if you would have hit one, like it was this weird thing of like in Dallas, they would never, if things are too robotic,
like he made it about himself.
Yeah, it's this whole weird Texas Southern country. Like, this is my town, this is my courthouse. Whereas when you live in a city, it's so much more like a lunch line at school. It's just beep 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 beep, get through, beep 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 beep, get through, beep 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 beep, get through. Like it's so like formulaic and so like dry. Whereas like when you get into these southern small towns is where you're gonna like, that's what I'm saying. I can't wait for Joe Rogan thinks it's gonna be all fly moving to Texas. I can't wait till he's pulled over with the joint on him in a small Texas town and has to go to a small Texas town court. And they're like, oh, how's it going, Mr. LA? You think you're gonna come in my city bringing your hopped up drugs? You know, he's gonna give Joe Rogan the fucking 1-2. This is the South, baby.
I don't give a fuck.
Judges,
I don't give a fuck
you know
if Joe Rogan gets caught with a fucking dime bag and goes to jail for 20 years for it.
but I'm saying, but that's what. But I'm saying,
I'm
saying, Rex, it's that type of. And the fact that Helen, that you're saying that she might be friends with a judge, that even compounds what I'm saying. Collin County, and I like. Let me put it this way: this is how busybody and unnecessary and just fucking way too much. This little county is. Just during COVID alone, I've had multiple, but just during this COVID alone, I've had 2 friends, one a girl and one a guy, who lost their job because of coronavirus, were late on their child support payments, and Collin County actually put them in jail.
Jesus fucking Christ, man.
You know what I'm saying? Like, it's a busybody ass little. So the fact that what she did, Helen, was she tried to tell everyone to take off the videos off your YouTube channels, and she ordered a gag order saying the dad can't put out any more videos on social media. That's just busybody shit. Like, bitch, worry about what's going on in your courtroom. Like, worry about justice. You worried about social media, bitch. Yeah, and I know it does affect the trial. I know it does, but dude, this is so cut and dry.
You can't even be the victim of a crime.
And it's just custody battle.
Yeah, but you can't even be the victim of a crime and fucking have the freedom to express something that's been done to you. And then while no justice is being served on that. Like no
it
one...
shouldn't matter for the indictment as far as putting the videos out. Like you can put the videos out. It's not even it's not gonna affect the police officers arresting. When they believe it's happened, they're gonna do it. It's just so much evidence like that it's happening, and he's got all this compilation of it. Like it's definitely even if it's ongoing investigation, they should be able to have it out.
And the saddest part about it all is he has to continue to take this kid, his little girl. He has to get her in his truck and take him to the mom because he doesn't want to be Caleb Everett. Y'all might not know about Caleb Everett. Y'all might want to watch that in your private time. If you've known anybody with a psychopathic or like narcissistic is the word, narcissistic mom, like it's this Odessa, Texas mom. She was divorced from her husband, had a new husband, right? The new husband, he was disciplining the boys, but he really was going like a little bit too far, like hitting the kids a little bit too much. And so he beats on, the video that he's viral for, the reason I know Caleb Everett is his son. He was 14 years old and he decided, you know what, Dad, I know you're bringing me back to my mom because it's her time to have me, but I'm 14-year-old in the state of Texas. You get to have your own say at 12. You get to decide where you live, and I'm just not getting out of the car. I'm not getting out of the car, Dad. And it's this whole back and forth of his mom at the door being like, okay, Trevor, you need to get out of this car right now and come inside with me. It is my time. The court says that it's my time. And he's like,
oh, I've seen that. It's a white kid, right?
It's a white kid and a white mom.
Yeah,
so,
that's an old
let me
video.
tell you what happened. Okay, that's old viral video. Forget about it.
I remember that video.
His name's Hunter. Okay, so you've seen that video. So what didn't go viral was almost the exact same situation started to happen with his and if you watch that video, the dad and the little kid, the 14-year-old said that the dad and mom were choking him and shit and like kind of throwing him against walls and shit. So the same type of shit started happening to their middle son. He got thrown into a wall or like thrown on the ground or something, and he just ran from his house. He said, "Fuck this! I'm not gonna get beat up around. I'm hot. I'm angry. I was attacked. I'm running out. He ran out of the house, dog. Like ran and walked like 2 miles to a Whataburger in Texas, and then called his dad, who lived like 2 hours away. Called his dad and said, "Look, Dad, I ran out of the house. I'm mad. I got hit. I'm pissed off. They're fucking crazy. I hate living here." And his dad said, "Well, son, we got to deal with this in court. We got to do this the right way. So where are you at? Okay, you're at the Whataburger. I'm going to come get you. I'm going to pick you up. We're going to go have some Don Julio. We're going to have a nice dinner. I'm going to fucking get you some fucking video games. I'm going to rent you some video games or whatever the fuck. And then I'm going to take you home. You got to go home. We got to do it. I know you don't want to live there, but we got to do this in court." So he calls his mom and said, "Hey, Mom, the dad calls the mom, the real dad and the real mom, and goes, 'Hey, I got our son. I'm going to bring him back to your house because I know he needs to be there. And I heard some shit went down and we'll deal with this later.'" And she records him dropping her son off. And then she takes that to the custody court or whatever. And then the judge puts Caleb Everett in jail for 60 days for contempt of court because he had the child in his custody. Yeah. He had the child in his custody when it wasn't his time. But
unfortunately, he was doing the right thing,
son.
but it's not his responsibility at that time. So it's like they should be the ones in trouble.
Yeah, but he went.
It's legal for me in Canada to say, because the same shit happens here. But I'm gonna use my speech laws to say
for that Texas.
That some of these American judges should be fucking killed. Now I'm saying that from another country. And our speech laws do not.
No, you're in New York, aren't you? You're in New York. Yeah.
Sure.
Just kidding.
I was born and raised New York City.
Jay had to Mittens advised Jay to leave, but his lawyer. But I'm saying our speech laws, they don't mesh because it's actually written in U.S. law that Canadian speech laws are repugnant and vice versa.
Yeah.
In Canadian law, it's written that U.S. speech laws, so you can't sue somebody for any kind of speech violation. Cross border, but I say like, how the fuck do these American judges get away with this shit?
How do they not get curb stomped? I don't know.
Well, I you know what I'm saying? Like, how do they? There's nobody watching them. You know what I mean? There's no governor. Fucking, you know what I'm saying? Like,
I guess not. I
think it could be the laws too. I mean, maybe if the fucking mom went to the judge and was like, "Hey." He dropped them. I mean, he had the video, and it's like, even though it's context, they might be like, "Well, the law's the law."
Yeah.
I don't know, because I can see where she would be liable then. Not saying that's was her intentions covering grown ass, but it could have
I
been
don't know.
malicious. Like, fuck you, you're going
I
to jail.
get the going through the system and stuff like that. I'm crazy. I'm like really impulsive person. I don't give a shit. That was my daughter in Frisco being molested by my ex's fucking boyfriend. I would be washing windows in Mexico right now with a new name.
Yeah,
I wouldn't even play no fucking games with that shit, dog. I'd be fucking out of here. I would not be here anymore for sure. Definitely.
That's fucking.
I got a driver to go get molested.
Yeah, that is pretty fucked.
Like how?
But you know what? You can't
put me
say,
in prison forever.
The
you
grandma
can't say
almost.
that the city judges
grandma too.
or the state attorneys in more blue states. You can't say that they don't do the same thing. They do the same thing, but like with leniency on violent crime. So like Antifa protesters that fucking cave somebody's head in with a brick in New York, fucking being let out the same day and not being charged.
Yeah, they had that law in Portland too, I think.
And in Portland,
like rioters won't be charged for theft or vandalism or some shit.
Right. So I mean,
If there's
it just
anything that
happens
would make me
everywhere.
go
It's just the
riot
motives are different.
If there's anything that would motivate me to go riot, would be telling me that I wouldn't be charged for rioting. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
There's
Donut
no bigger
operator
motive.
covered it. He showed like their official statement. It included like theft under
Certain
petty
amount of money.
theft under like 1,000. You're not going to be charged. And
They
it was
really
like an
broke it
actual
down?
law. It was crazy. Yeah, he broke it down. But I was gonna say the grandma. I don't think the grandma actually. I think the grandma believes, doesn't believe her, but actually doesn't think that like believes the mom. Thinks like, yeah, my daughter's not letting some strange guys rape her. There's no way. She's telling tall tales.
Like, yeah, my daughter's telling me this isn't happening, and I believe my daughter, and she's making this up. Nah,
Yeah.
man, that's not acting. There's no 9-year-old that can. See, that little girl needs to be an actor. If that's acting, and that little girl needs to
I
be
don't want to watch it.
That's the
I
other
don't
thing
wanna
too,
see it.
is when she's saying it and the dad's recording and they see him recording, they don't say, "Oh, you told her to say that." Not in any of it. They never look at him and be like, "You told her to say this." Like they just kind of go like, "Oh, you shouldn't feel bad about." Like Rex, she's breaking down crying. Like it makes me feel like shit, and I don't feel good about myself because of being touched and got blood in her BB. She called it. It's fucked up. But if you really believe the dad was trying to put him up to it and tell her to say this, once you look at the dad or her and be like, didn't he tell you to say that? Didn't he? They're not even trying to go with that angle.
Yeah, not only that, isn't that grounds for a lawsuit for like slander or something? Or
right.
If you were putting your kid up to accusing the other parents of molestation, that would definitely
that's
fuck
more in
up
slander.
his visit schedule, right? Like if the fucking Child Protective Service is like, okay, well, it's clear as day that this dad is training the kid to accuse the stepfather of pedophilia or whatever. That's
Right.
we probably shouldn't let him have his visits anymore.
Oh yeah, that'd be one way to take him. What would take the kid? That'd be the quickest way to get your kid taken from you. I watched the videos, Rex. It doesn't look like she's trained or coached.
No, she doesn't even bring it up through the first, like in that car video. She's screaming and crying and bringing up every other excuse, and then finally she's like, she breaks down a little bit harder, and she says why. And the grandma's like, you shouldn't feel. If you feel bad about yourself, how'd you get the lead play in the school? It's like, did you just hear what she said?
Yeah,
why she feels bad? Yeah, they're brushing it off.
It's not a drop every like and to me. In that situation, it should be like handbrake, like what the fuck did you just say?
Yeah.
What? Like, yeah.
That's the fucked up thing about being an abused child is that it's like a prison sentence because there's literally no escape. Like if as a kid you have no independence, you can't go anywhere. You know what I'm saying? Like you're just trapped.
Yeah.
It's like a prison sentence.
Yeah, I love cop watchers. I know a lot of people hate them. I love cop watchers, but they have kind of in a weird way. Casey was telling me about this story because I didn't know anything about it, but it blew up overnight. Like the last recent court hearing or whatever, like the Laura was saying that the Facebook group went from really small to like humongous. Like everyone knows about this case now. But they're protesting outside, like I want to say the courthouse in Frisco. And one of the cop watch guys, the guys who do the First Amendment audits and stuff like that, they they
just picked a booger.
It's okay, it happens. They got they got.
I don't know how that happened. I just took a shower.
So this guy is like going around recording these protesters, going like, "Why are you here? What would you want Sophie to know right now? Oh, this is amazing. Good job, guys. And then a cop drives by real slow. He goes, hold on, everybody. He goes, hey, you fucking piece of shit. Eat my dick. I'm thinking, at a certain point, I'm going, you're going to turn these protesters off, sir. Like, these protesters aren't going to want to keep kicking it with you if you keep writing. But his video was like 2 hours long, but he was like talking to him, like interviewing them and stuff. But like in between the interviews, he was like cussing out the cops that drove by, like, trying to incite something, you know. And they were saying like he's gonna come back for you, and he was like, "Oh, guys, y'all don't know my channel. I'm used to this." You know? Like First Amendment audit people, they're crazy, dog. They go inside of government buildings with cameras.
I've watched a lot of James Freeman. If you ever want to look up one of those,
I love
James Freeman is the most brutal.
Super close to me. Like he lives like at least an hour away from me.
Yeah, he's in Texas, I believe. He's super fucking brutal.
Is
dude.
he that guy that goes into like government buildings and
they
points
all
out the
do
hypocrisies with the masks?
Yeah, the hypocrisy. Yeah. Oh, the mask, everything. I didn't see that one, but everything.
There's a dude from LA who looks just like Jim Norton. He's fucking mean as shit too. Him and James Freeman be kicking it together.
Like did you see the video where him and his crew got arrested, and they were literally like, because they were being spotlighted while they're recording him. This is a guy in the area with a gun. And they are like, him and his friends are screaming at these cops, like, and his friend did the thing like, "What are you gonna do, fat boy? You gonna chase me?" And he kept getting close and then backing up really fast. And eventually, they did chase him down, and fucking the cops were not happy. They fucked them up. They really fucked them up.
Jesus, no, I used to like those audit channels, but then they got crazy.
They got crazy.
Then they got crazy. Like I get auditing the government because what you're doing is you're testing the cops. You're trying to see if the cops are really
keeping them on their toes,
keeping them on their toes. Because a lot of cops think like you can't record the police station. And like, well, no, yeah, you can, buddy. This is a public place. No perception of privacy in public. And the workers are in there doing this, and it's like, well, they don't want to be recorded. They don't know they have the right not to be recorded. Like, no,
public office.
No, they don't.
He gets them to sometimes shut down the doors for like the local sheriff, and they lock it up for a while until he goes away. And he wouldn't leave that courtroom that one time, and the judge was literally like stopping the whole marriage ceremony. It was like a small courtroom, and he's like, "No, I can film here." And the judge is like just talking shit to him and trying to get him to go.
Oh, did you see that one? Fuck, what was his name? He got in trouble too. God, what was his name? Something Friedman, like Benjamin Friedman. What? No, not Benjamin Friedman. James Friedman. He got into like a real like battle with the one particular judge, and like that judge was running for some type of office.
Yeah, and he went to the dude. Yeah, and he went to the campaign with the whole fucking protest rally outside, and he's talking to the sister and talking shit like. And he's being all sly about it. He's like, yeah, I like you guys. And then once he sees them, he's like, hey, remember me? Hey, Judge Doug, you remember me? Yeah. And then the judge recognizes him, and he's like, he's here. Yeah, why is he here? I remember this guy.
He was a dick, yeah. But that judge got in a lot of trouble around here because he got in trouble because he was pulling down. He got caught. Yeah, got on private cameras pulling down like his competitors' signs and stuff. So it was funny, like a real like judge was doing some petty shit, like getting out of his car and pulling down signs of like.
That was on his technical lawn, but all the news investigated it, and like he doesn't own this. There's a property next to him. He does not own this. Yeah. He eventually dropped that statement, and then he was saying it wasn't him. And he's like, "All right, it was me. It wasn't a good look for him."
Yeah.
He lost too.
James embarrassed him twice. I think that was one. Going to his courtroom was one of the times where like he was like, "Leave." He goes, "No, what? I'm not on. First off, I'm not gonna leave. Secondly, I'm gonna order a pizza. I'm gonna be here so long." So pizza to his courthouse and like was eating pizza in his lobby, recording shit. He was so pissed. That judge was a dick. He deserved James. James really got. They had a like 4-part battle.
He goes around in the police parking lots and is filming videos filming cars. Up close, like he's gonna break into him while they're until they come talk to him. It's like, no, I'm not leaving. Filming your cars, like inside of him. Like, I'm investigating you guys. Starts calling that one cop, "You're drunk. I'm investigating you. I'm here with not like a real state or anything, but like I'm an investigative journalist. I'm following out if you're drunk." Starts questioning him, fucking interrogating him. You been to the bar today?
I love when they destroy the cops. That's what I love about the auditors, because the beat cops don't know the law. so they have to call us a sergeant out, and then sometimes the sergeant doesn't know, but more often than not, the sergeant
They do know. Yeah, he gets the sergeant to side with him a lot, Rex. That's the other thing. He'll be like, "This
because
sergeant out here, you know."
the cops they think that they can write off everything as obstruction, right? So like, no, you can't have your camera. That's obstruction. You can't criticize what I'm doing to this person. That's obstruction.
Stuff like that, yeah.
And you're fully within your right to do all of that.
Now, Helen, I'm telling you, Helen. Now, I'm telling you, Helen. Now, see, I got burned down on auditors, but the best channel to watch now is the channel called Audit the Auditor, and basically, it's a guy who he says he's finding all the shitty auditors and making fun of them and telling them why they're wrong. But then he shows crazy. Like I was telling Rex about it. Or who was it? I was telling, I think it was you, Rex. The cops aren't perfect. Like we see situations where you go, oh, you could have avoided this, you could have avoided that. But sometimes, yes, you could have avoided situations, but the level that the cop took it to he was completely in the wrong for taking it to that level. Yes, you could have avoided it, but the audit the auditor, he goes through one time it was just a guy he was a real estate agent and he was showing off a house, a really nice house, really good part of town, black real estate agent, black client. So they come in and they're in this really nice house and the police totally show up and think they're breaking in. Like the police are 100% sure these two black men are in the neighborhood breaking into this house, handcuffed them, illegally searched their pockets and shit. Both those men walked away. They just drained that city for money. That city for money. So that happens a lot. There's a lot of times. Here's what's sad.
You could get a payday from it. Yeah, you could get a payday. That's what they're hoping for too.
What's sad? Cops get away with that shit every day because not everyone can afford a lawyer and get a payday.
Right. Not only that, these people, they're setting up other
pay for it.
The only bad thing is these people are winding these cops up so much, they're setting up the rest of their day to be bad and take it out on someone, which is fucked up, but it's a byproduct of it. Like, some of those videos with those cops, they fucking left heated as fuck, and then just pulled someone over. Started harassing them.
You think they just went beat up a crackhead because you had all these auditors?
Pretty much. Like, they found something they shouldn't be doing.
Because I told the auditor he didn't know what he was talking about. I told the auditor he didn't know the law. I made fun of him and said he had a YouTube and Google degree. And then my sergeant came out and said, yeah, you're wrong. He's right.
Yeah, exactly.
And then they always make fun of him. They go, yeah, walk away, boy.
Walk away. Walk away. Yeah,
call them public servant. Kick rocks, stupid. And the cop has to walk away. It's wrong. Leave him alone.
And he'll turn his back like he's gonna go back and talk to him again. The sergeant's like, "No, come on."
Yeah, they do that. They'll turn around like all butt hurt. And the sergeant's like, "No, you lost." Buddy.
It really is amazing because there's some cities and parts where you just no fucking way you'd get away with it. Some of these videos, man, I don't care.
Videos because this is like a new world that I could totally
James Freeman. Remember James Freeman? And look him up later, Rex. He's the most brutal.
You like to watch
right now.
You like to watch wild black people getting beat, deservingly beat. This is something like Jay needs to watch, and people like you need to watch. You need to watch. The police are fucking wrong half the time.
Oh no! Have you ever seen me be a cheerleader for the police?
No.
I haven't been a cheerleader for the police for fucking at least a couple years now.
I've gotten soft on the police only because I've gotten older and they don't mess with me anymore. Like getting messed with by the police is something that happens like under the age of 25.
Yeah,
now that I'm older, like please don't.
I used to be that dude. That would blindly defend the police, but then I started seeing them, like especially with COVID, I've seen them fucking overstep their bounds. It's if you're blindly like the fucking thin blue line people or whatever, to have no criticism of the police is just stupid, especially when they're enforcing speech laws, and especially like in the UK and the fucking COVID laws and shit like that, like neighbors ratting on their neighbors for having barbecues and shit. I saw, you know what? Ian Ellis fucking DM'd me a video on Twitter the other day. It was a pregnant woman in the UK being arrested for sharing
Australia. Yeah, I was just gonna bring it up. Yeah, Australia trying to start a anti-lockdown protest in Australia.
Right.
She posted it on Facebook, and they came to their house and arrested her, saying she was incitement. And she's like, "I'll just take it down." And I think they posted it somewhere. I think I've seen it. It's totally just like, "Hey, let's peacefully assemble here and protest the lockdown." It wasn't the UK though; it was Australia.
It was Australia. Okay, they had the accent or whatever, so sometimes it's confusing.
Yeah.
But, she got arrested. She was supposed to go for an ultrasound that day.
Yeah, they were literally about to go.
They were literally about to go to the hospital for a fucking ultrasound for her pregnancy, and they fucking came and arrested a fucking pregnant woman. Like these cops enforcing those types of laws are fucking faggots, man. If I was a cop and I had to fucking enforce that shit, I'd resign. I was just like, fuck you.
But
I'm not doing
it's
this.
on both sides being super tyrannical like that. But then if I was a cop having to put up with that shit in Portland and not being told,
That's what I was gonna say. They're probably looking at America right now. And they're like, we don't want this to start up. Fucking squat this in the bud. Don't let this fucking.
yeah,
Don't let this happen. Let's not get protests that start off peaceful that always seem to end up fucking shitbirds ruining everything.
Yeah, to be that far on one side or that far on another is just to be blind. Like it's just to be, too loyal to your political stripe. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
It's stupid.
We talked about it one time. It was a little too long to watch, but that one video I love a lot is that the sheriff getting arrested, and it was a sheriff getting arrested.
I think it was Arizona.
Yeah, in Arizona, and one of the sheriff's under guys, like they were trying to get into the building, and the sheriff's under guy was like blocking the door, and he was trying to get in, and he for the door, and the sheriff's under deputy, he grabbed the cop's wrist.
And and it almost popped off there. It almost popped off.
The cop looked back at his partner, and just this look on his face was like, if this was a civilian, if this was just a regular person, I would have my knee in this guy's neck right now.
Right.
They were trying to get I saw the whole 40-minute video or 35-minute video of that.
Gave the phone to someone else. He
literally gave it in front of him. It was like, I don't have my phone now. And they're like, you just had, and then they're like, we're gonna lock down the entire building then until we find that phone.
Even and when you leave, when they try to leave out the back, and they're like, I'm trying to leave. I'm trying to get to my car. Are you telling me?
Yeah, they went out the back. Tried to go out the back.
Yeah, like it was so fun. Yeah, he told him like they're trying to leave. They're trying like the chief of police of the city had to come down and be like, hey, stupid, this is not how this works. You don't get served up a search warrant at your house and you go, well, hold on, give me a minute so I can call my lawyer. Or hold on, let me move.
Say something about us to go to the magistrate instead of the whatever.
Yeah,
I don't know.
It was bullshitting. The sheriff's deputy was bullshitting.
Yeah, that guy's fucked.
He was trying to.
I need to get me an Asian mistress with a fat ass.
Why?
I just need a fucking Asian mistress.
Are massage parlors open in Canada?
I don't even know.
Yeah.
Do you have to wear a mask to the rub and tug?
That's what I'm wondering. Do you have to?
I don't know.
The restaurants are what's most confusing about me. It's like you have to wear your mask to like at fast food. Not the one place I know right now is Burger King. Burger King is doing this in Texas, where you can go in and I guess you have to wear your mask to order, but then you can sit down and eat.
You can sit down there though. See, that doesn't make any sense.
Yeah,
everything around here is outdoor, or you can just buy the food inside and then leave with your mask on.
Yeah, no, with us, like it depends on the town. Every town has different regulations or whatever.
Yeah,
guys, I gotta be up in 6 hours. Well, thank you for streaming, Mr. Cosmic. I gotta try and get some sleep. Hate to cut it short.
Okay. See you later. What's going on, Cos?
I don't know. What's been really going on?
I don't know. I'm going to Blue Mountain. I guess it's today. Right now it's 3:45 in the morning.
What time y'all planning to leave?
Well, I think we're gonna leave in the afternoon, and then we're gonna, because it's Labor Day weekend, so we're gonna stay through Monday. I think we'll see how it goes.
Damn, stay through Monday. Yeah, I forgot it is the holiday weekend, right?
Yeah.
It's Labor Day in Canada too.
Yes, sir.
Damn.
Labor Day weekend.
Y'all keep biting our style for it.
I don't know. What is the origin of Labor Day? Is that worldwide?
The laborist or something? I don't know. Hold on.
The Labor Party, the UK.
We don't even have a Labor Party here.
Fucking what?
To give working people a break. I think that's the idea of it. But everybody gets a fucking day. We used to get off of holidays of our old presidents. We used to get off on their birthday, but then they like clammed it all into like President's Day. So now we just get off one, or in school that's how it was. You get off one day now. You used to get off like a bunch of days from school for like Lincoln's birthday and Washington's birthday and shit like that.
Right. Yeah, I don't know. Fucking, I just like long weekends.
Who's the black lady on y'all's currency?
I don't even know her fucking name. Nobody knew her name before that shit. Shannon is some poser shit, man.
I'm sorry, but that's just why, guys. Nobody.
They're trying. The media is trying so hard to fucking incite riots here.
And it just won't happen.
It's gonna happen. I believe me. It's gonna fucking happen.
No,
it's gonna happen in Toronto.
Some hockey team has to lose a game.
No, you know what's gonna happen in Toronto, and I'm predicting.
Canada has rioted. All right, y'all can riot. You totally, it's within y'all to riot.
We've had Antifa and Black Bloc riots, right? It's like the Black Bloc. I think it's like the European/Canadian version of Antifa. It's pretty much the same thing.
Oh yeah, I think it's older too. I don't know if Black Bloc's even around anymore, but yeah.
I think they're around, but it's like it depends on the location or whatever. But like we've had G20 summits here and shit like that where they just smashed up the fucking city.
There is a documentary called Into the Fire. Dog, nah, but did you see Into the Fire? Did you see like what they really did in like downtown? Like they turned
in Toronto.
They turned it into like an Orwellian hell. Like
they were smashing. They had hammers and they were smashing fucking Starbucks windows and shit.
That was a different time though, dog. You gotta watch it reminded me so much of it reminded me so much of Black Lives Matter and what's happening right fucking now. But it was people were aware back then and people actually wanted to be peaceful. If you go watch Into the Fires and Into the Flames, when the Black Bloc people pull up, all the real protesters sit down and say, none of us know who these people are. Those are cops. None of us know who these people are, and those are cops. They kept pointing at them going, that's a cop. Look at all these guys. Why are they all so strong and muscular? Why are they all wearing brand new boots? You guys,
right. No, see, they were busting from out of town.
Yeah,
that was the theory that was floating around and shit, right? And they were heavily funded.
They were running. The guy with the camera was running up to them, bothering them. They all sound. None of them went, "Hey man!" They all sounded like cops. They all sounded like conservative people.
Really?
Yeah, dog. Watch Into the Flames. The guy is actually kind of funny. Into the Fire, Into the Flames. I can't remember what it's called. It's the G20 summit, right? Was in Toronto.
Yeah.
Dog. They did crazy, and it was just like black. And I'll tell you what how you remember. This is probably what
it was like 2010, I think or 2009.
This is probably what you remember, and this was suspect back then, and it was suspect back then for all the protesters and people, and it's suspect in America because this happened at the beginning of all these riots in America. So So you got all these cop cars getting burned, and it's like. Because that's what happened there. They had that cop car on fire. If you watch the documentary, the thumbnail in the artwork of the DVD is that burning cop car that was put all over the papers.
And the theory was they sacrificed the cop car. I remember
they did that all over America, bro. They did it all over America.
Yeah, people were talking about this in Canada.
In Texas, cop cars have rifles in them. Where happened to the rifles?
It was really stock. I remember people were talking about that shit. I wasn't really internet savvy back then. I was just,
in America, even the Black Lives Matter ones, it's so suspect. It's
like back then I was selling dope with a flip phone, you know what I mean?
Yeah, you weren't good. Yeah, you weren't. You were like, what are these niggas riding for?
The internet was so gay to me. I was just
ounces, nigga.
Dude, I used to give a lined paper list of fucking songs for my friends to burn on CDs for me. That's how anti-internet I was back in the day.
When like MP3s and iPods started, my cousin in the hood, he fucking that was his hustle. Was like he would pay people would come and pay him like $1 or like maybe 50 cents, but they would pay him to put songs on their iPods.
Right.
So that was like a whole hustle he had for.
But that's time consuming. You got to give him more than $1. Was he doing it like $1 per song?
Yeah, $1 per song.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Or like 50 cents a song or something.
That's a good hustle.
Songs. Yeah, and like you gotta realize they all want the same music, so he didn't even have to download anything. Once he knew what they wanted, he just needed them to write it down what they wanted.
Like half the shit he already had it on his hard drive.
Yeah, he just dragged and dropped it into their shit. Yeah.
Yeah, but I'm telling you, we're gonna have a Kenosha in Toronto. It's coming.
Think it's gonna go crazy?
Dude, the media is begging for it.
They're just waiting for the cops to make a mistake. That's all we're really waiting for. One cop he's gonna like shake some black person a little too hard, and then that's gonna be fucking.
There's Black Lives Matter protests happening daily in Toronto right now with the most pretentious fucking wannabe fucking oppressed Jamaicans and Guyanese people and Trini people, the most fucking non-oppressed but just dumb and fucking completely brainwashed by American television that just want to be a part of something, and they're fucking you know, ganging up, like they're getting together, they're having rallies every fucking day, and the media, you know, CP24. I think I was talking about me and Sin were talking about CP24 the other day. Remember we were talking about that 24-hour news cycle that we have? That's yeah. That's like CNN, dude. It's fucking like. Remember I told you I can predict how they run the news cycle.
Yeah.
It's very predictable because it's very formulaic. I cannot watch it for a year and still fucking predict how they fucking do it. And like every hour on the fucking hour, they have interviews with these fucking Black Lives Matter protesters in Toronto, and they are spewing the most dumb, fucking nonsensical fucking platitudes, shit that they don't even fucking go through. You know what I'm saying? Like, if you're a Jamaican in fucking Toronto, you are not, I mean, yeah, you might be harassed by the police if you're walking around in the thug uniform, but you're not getting fucking roughed up by the fucking police daily. Toronto cops are the most cucked motherfuckers. There's no more carding. There's no more, like, they had carding before where they would stop somebody that looked suspicious, ask for their ID. If they, you know, if it got a little, like, you know, suspect from there, they'd frisk them to see if they had a fucking gun on them. Yeah. They took that away, and then fucking Toronto, you know, because of the immigration that's coming in, right, from like Somalia and the Middle East and shit like that, and the refugees, and because of carding being stopped, which is basically like Toronto's version of fucking stop and frisk. Yeah. Gang violence got so fucking bad that now Toronto's murder rate has surpassed that of New York City.
Yeah.
Right? Yeah. It's that like the rest of the country, which is really white, you know what I mean? Yeah. Is at an all-time low for violent crime. Like Toronto's at an all-time high.
There's no violence where Griggy lives. No violence. Right. No one's even got upset where Griggy lives. No one's mad there.
Yeah, exactly. Like I don't know. Should I have said that?
Oh yeah.
No, okay, yeah. He's
no one knows. Everyone knows he's in somewhere in Canada. No
he's in. Yeah, okay. So like what I'm saying, like the rest of the country is at an all-time low for fucking violent crime, because there's been like fucking, you know, violent crime waves in like the prairie provinces and shit like that, where all the indigenous, like in the prairie cities like Winnipeg and fucking Regina and shit like that, those cities have a lot of fucking indigenous gangs, right? So there's like I heard, I don't know if it is now, but Regina used to be per capita like the fucking murder capital of Canada, right?
Yeah.
So like the native gangs and shit, robbing drug dealers and shit like that, like you know, that sort of shit. But now, like, Toronto is just fucking shootings, stabbings every fucking day. Every fucking day. And the police are fucking castrated because they can't do the stop and frisk thing anymore. The mayor is a fucking pussy. John Tory is one of the biggest fucking cucks you'll ever see. Like, every day he's just hiding in his apartment with his earbuds. Like, he goes on that 24-hour news cycle and he's just a little bitch hiding in his apartment. Fucking, yeah, we're doing what we can about the stabbing. No, you're not. We're, you know, we're trying to build race relationships and invest in basketball hoops in the ghetto. You know what I mean? Like, just fucking little bitch boy shit. He's the most fucking, like, just gutless fucking mayor I've ever fucking seen. And then there's these rallies. These pointless fucking rallies in Toronto every day with these Jamaicans that have never fucking, because like all the blacks in Canada, they're like from the West Indies and shit. Yeah, like all the blacks in Toronto, like most of them, they're from the West Indies.
West Indies, yeah.
Yeah, so you know,
or Jamaica, Barbados, West Indies,
Jamaica. You know what I mean? Like that shit. Trinidad. You know, so like they're just spewing platitudes, like, you know. Oh, like the news are giving them the shine. Like the news are giving them the fucking airtime too. They're going up to them and be like, "So why are you here?" I'm like, "I'm here to teach white people a lesson about diversity." Like they're just, you know, saying like just shitty catchphrases. You know
I'm here to teach white people about equality and justice.
Right. And it doesn't match the reality of what goes on in Canada, because like if you look at like questionable shootings that have happened, they're using like examples from 1988. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
in the last like fucking 10 years, there's only been maybe 2 questionable shootings from the fucking police.
Yeah, and they want to act like.
Yeah. No, like, they're using like in these interviews, they're naming like a guy that got shot back in fucking 1988, right? So if it was such a fucking problem here with police brutality, wouldn't you have a little more of a recent example to use?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And so these people are rallying up, right?
Yeah.
So you got gang violence fucking going through the fucking roof in Toronto. Right, the minute like it's going to happen, there's going to be a shootout with the cops. Like the cops are going to have to shoot somebody at some point. If fucking violent crimes going through the fucking roof, the cops are going to have to fucking shoot.
Someone's going to get shot. Yeah,
somebody's going to get shot, and once it does, it's going to fucking kick off.
You're expecting it. You're calling it now.
I'm calling it fucking now. And the media is fucking promoting it. Every hour on the fucking hour, they're interviewing these chumps, these fucking posers, these poser Canadian Black Lives Matter activists. Every hour on the fucking hour on the 24-hour news cycle, they're interviewing these fucking morons who just want to be part of the conversation.
Well, that's what my whole thing was. Like, we were just talking about police interaction and auditors and stuff like that, and police interactions in the United States of America. Like, I get mad. Like, they're like rioting in the UK, over Black Lives Matter. And have you ever seen a police interaction in the UK? Like, the police are so cucked. Like, I seriously, what one man was like, when one officer was like, want this guy's ID, and he was like, no, I'm gonna give you my ID. I'm not giving you my ID. And then he said something to him that finally made him produce the ID. He gave the cop to the ID. And before the cops started looking at it, he said something smart to the guy, like something cheeky, like smart. And he like looked at the card or was looking at the guy. He was like, no, mate, I don't want you to see my card now, mate. That you said something. You don't got to be disrespectful. And like he grabbed the cop's wrist and was like pulling it. And they were doing this roundy loopy loop thing when you're trying to take someone from someone. And I'm just like, do you realize that in America, you'd already be dead? Yeah. You can't touch the police in America. I'm telling you that now, Canada. You can't touch them. Don't ever touch the police in America.
You can't do it in Canada. Like,
don't
at least the cops in Canada, like the street cops in Canada, at least they're carrying guns.
Yeah, well,
they haven't reached that level of cucked.
In England, they don't have anything. They just have sticks.
They get sunned every day. They get sunned by these fucking refugee gangs in fucking the UK every fucking day. I've seen a cop be like, I've seen videos of cops being pulled out of their fucking squad cars. I've seen a cop watch his car get the window smashed and just a Molotov cocktail thrown into it. You know what I mean? Like,
it's bad.
I think he was in the car when they smashed his window and threw it, because the car was swarmed with protesters and shit, and somebody smashed the window and threw a fucking Molotov cocktail into the fucking squad car while he was in it. And he couldn't do shit.
American cops would have done ran all punk asses down by then.
You'd be shot.
You'd be shot. Yeah, you'd be shot in the face.
But it's gonna happen in Toronto. It's gonna happen, man.
They're waiting for it to happen. They want it to happen.
It's so coming. And I would advise anybody, if you're in Toronto or if you're in a fucking major city like that, just get the fuck out. If you don't want to be part of this shit. Because, like, that's why these exoduses are happening from fucking New York, from Cali and shit like that. Even the fucking, like, the neoliberals, the CNN viewers, the boomer liberals, right?
Yeah.
That, claim to be woke and shit and that want to be part of this, but, they still want to have capitalism. They're leaving.
Oh, yeah. They don't want to be part of this. That's what the Texas people are hoping, that the California people showing up here won't try to enact laws like California. Like, please don't bring what destroyed California to us. Like, don't be like, your policies suck, guys. Your best thinking got you there. Let us think for you. I don't know. Hey, Rex, do you remember the very first time Ben Shapiro was brought to our collective awareness?
To mine personally or to everybody's?
Everybody.
Okay, there was an incident. You're speaking of a specific incident.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm trying to think.
Or just the first time he was on TV.
The first time he was on TV. See, my first introduction to Ben Shapiro probably had to be on Joe Rogan. Years ago, though. Years ago.
Mine was, I think maybe I knew him before Joe Rogan. I feel like I knew him before Joe Rogan. I knew him from owning the libtards and the boy. Oh, where in the Boy Scouts does it say you need to be a boy in the name? I think that was before even then. All right, I want to show you something that I had to discover this later, and I I think it's pretty. It's popular now, but this is okay. First off, I want to say that this is by far the most Jewish thing I've ever seen in my life.
Okay.
Kenny, you might not want to be here for this.
Hey, Jay's
like,
not here.
I just.
What's up, Kenny?
Let me just share it with you, Rex. I thought about this the other day, and I was like, oh, what am my friends all know Ben Shapiro, but I wonder if they know the first time the United States of America, Americans were ever introduced to Mr. Ben Shapiro.
Okay, let's see this.
Hold on, is it shared? Yeah. Ready for this?
Yeah, man. Can you full screen it?
I'll full screen it for you. I can fucking do that.
Yeah, that's right.
Oh, can you take that comment off, dude?
Oh yeah, I will.
While
Sorry, I'm
we
getting
are
all
being
picky.
served, dessert, we have a very special treat for you.
Oh, it's
Shapiro is 12 years old. He'll be accompanied by his father, David. He began training on the violin at age 5. In addition to violin, he plays chess, loves baseball.
My computer's boomering up. It's the comment's gonna leave eventually.
Orthodox rabbi to sit on the Supreme Court.
You have a boomer computer?
Court will have to close at 3 on Friday. Also, he wants to be the first to give a concert at Carnegie Hall. Well, he has to be a mitzvah. He will play for us.
Wait, is it frozen? My shit's all fucked up,
from
guys.
Schindler's List.
It's frozen,
Ladies and
dude.
gentlemen, Benjamin Shapiro.
Rex.
Yeah. Yo, dude, how about what's up, Kenny?
So frozen, he's got frozen.
Yeah, that's right.
You know, we used to it's better than Periscope. Periscope, it freezes. The whole broadcast freezes, and they have to end it.
You know what the only good thing Periscope's for? Periscope's good if you want to watch a UFC fight for free. Like if you wanna watch it, somebody will take their phone and put it at their camera, and then they'll fucking
I've
watch
seen
the UFC fight.
I participated in this, and I'm like, I'm not paying for this.
Just
Can you guys hear me? Can anybody hear me? Am I just talking to myself?
I can hear you, dude. Did you
UFC isn't
up?
free this week.
Yeah.
It's a big pay-per-view event, and I'm like, I'm not paying $50 for that. I go on Periscope, see it for free. That's right.
You get either an Android box, and if you can't get an Android box or a site to fucking watch it on, you just Google it on Twitter, and you can watch it on somebody's Periscope. Somebody will Periscope it.
That's right.
Oh, did I share the volume? Can you hear this? Or it does not really sound right now.
No, there's no sound. Look at little Ben Shapiro. Wow.
Do you hear it? Do you hear
I
it,
can't hear
Rex?
the violin. I hear the piano.
Okay.
Hear the piano too. I can kind of hear the violin. Yeah, now I can.
God damn, my computer's not doing it, guys.
You must have a computer from like 1950.
I really hope Ben Shapiro's not
Benjamin,
my age.
can you get up and play one of your Ben, can you get up and play one of your sad Jewish songs for us while we eat dessert? Like, who wants to
My
play
little
this theme
Benjamin.
from Schindler's List while you eat coffee cake? My little Benjamin.
My little Ben, you'd be nowhere if
that's
it wasn't
it,
for my little Benjamin.
Look at little Ben Shapiro, though. Look at him. He looks like Ben Shapiro.
Dude, I think he's my age. Or I might be older than Ben Shapiro. I gotta Google it.
I fucking feel like I just looked it up. I want to say he's 32, 34 maybe?
Dude,
right?
Ben Shapiro was born in
34.
1984.
Has to be 34.
I was born in 1983. I'm 1 year older than Ben
You were
Shapiro.
83.
I'm 7 years older than Ben Shapiro.
Do you see?
How am I older?
Do you
than
see how much Ben
Shapiro?
Do you see how? But Rex, do you see how much Benjamin has done with his life and how little you've done with yours?
Oh well, that's a given. Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm definitely. But I'll tell you one thing: my girlfriend's hotter than his wife.
Oh
Your
hell yeah,
girlfriend?
definitely. And
you
his
have a
girlfriend's
girlfriend?
pussy gets wet, unlike Ben's wife's pussy. His
Yeah,
girlfriend's pussy gets wet.
Ben's
Hold on.
unfamiliar with the concept of vaginal moisture. It's
Hold
just
on,
unheard
Rex,
of.
you have a girlfriend?
No, I don't. I'm a virgin.
Like
Really?
Ben
Ben Ashworth and Ben Shapiro.
and
I
Ben
don't think you're
Shapiro.
a virgin, Rex.
What's up?
I don't think you're a virgin.
Oh, well, thanks, Kenny. A lot of people do. I don't know. Sam Hill called me. Who called me a virgin? Sam
No,
Hill.
what?
My number one.
He's
Of those.
never been weighed. I tell you this. He's never gonna get weighed either.
Do you think people
That's right.
do you think that like Cardi B getting to like interview a president elect or a president running a presidential hopeful, do you think like that pisses off people like Ben Shapiro? He's like a super smart like you know what I'm saying? Like
I don't watch Ben Shapiro, but I guarantee you he's done a segment on it.
Oh yeah, he's had to. That must piss him off because like he's a super smart boy and he's getting skipped over for like the presidential interviews, but like a dumb thought that the Cardi B like gets to interview Joe Biden.
Yeah, no, I guarantee you that's I rated him, but you know what? That's a safe thing for like Ben goes after fucking low-hanging fruit. Ben's in fucking universities fucking screaming at 18-year-olds. He's a bitch fucking neocon. You know what I'm saying?
He is a beta.
He is a beta. And Ben's supposed to be a genius, right? Why would you if he's a genius, he's gonna fucking freak out over Joe Biden being interviewed by fucking Cardi B. I mean, it should be low-hanging fruit for a fucking brain surgeon like Ben Shapiro, right?
Yeah.
Well,
I don't know.
If we were doing the political comedy show, I could joke about how thrilled was Joe Biden to be interviewed by Cardi B.
He was happy. Joe
Biden's retarded, but Joe Biden doesn't even know what's going on.
He doesn't know what a Cardi B is.
Yeah, no, they just drag him out for fucking television appearances.
Yeah.
That's it.
I don't know. I always feel like I don't know why I felt like that had upset him a little bit. But you're right. He is low-hanging fruit, Ben. He does go after like college kids.
Just no criticism of Israel at all. Obviously, he's biased. I get it, but I mean,
yeah, super. He's like a self-admitted Zionist.
He is. He's just a neocon. Like he's no different than a fucking Hillary Clinton supporter. Even though he's he's a Ted Cruz fan, and he'll give an honest take when Trump's taking a lot of heat, for some stupid issue or whatever.
I thought you hated Trump, Rex.
I do hate Trump, but I also recognize the media bias against him. Okay. I hate Trump for my own personal reasons. I hate Trump because he killed a plane load of Canadians.
Right. I hate him for my own personal reasons too. He's a snob, and I'm not a big fan of them.
That's fine. I hate him because he killed a plane load of Canadians.
What are you talking about, Rex?
He fucking caused a plane load. He caused 63 Canadians to die in a plane crash. He caused that to happen by attacking Iran. So
what does CP24 tell you that?
Was
no,
the plane on the
CP24
way
didn't tell
to
me that.
Iran?
I told me that.
Was the plane on the way to
Wait,
Iran?
what happened? How did he cause it? What was he tickling the pilot? What do you mean?
A couple days before he fucking bombed Iran, he was bombing a civilian airport over a bunch of Arabs throwing rocks at an empty fucking embassy. He had no reason.
But those Arabs should not have been. I mean, come on, those Arabs should not have been throwing those rocks.
It was a military action. I think that really, really, really shouldn't have fucking happened. And I had this argument with Kyle actually on his fucking stream. You know what I mean? I was just like, you fucking bastards, you really need to stop fucking bombing these countries. It's getting a little fucking tired. You know what I'm saying? It's
Rex, how are we gonna justify our military budget?
I don't know, but I need you to stop doing that so we don't have to take in refugees or get our plane loads of our people.
Rex, bombs get made, bombs gotta bust, baby boy.
I get it.
We're selling bombs over here, baby boy.
But you're causing 360 acid attacks in London every year.
How soon will Miss Cynthia be pulling her panties
It's
off
the
a
cost of
hotel
selling
room?
bombs, baby.
How soon will Cynthia be pulling her panties off a hotel room bed that I'm also sharing? But we want to know.
Is that what Kenny wants to know?
Well, Cynthia was asking for Kenny's dick pic, and so
That's right.
they're an item now.
Kenny, man, I think I think you can do it, buddy.
She just has to be able to visit this country. That's a big thing that isn't happening so far.
Yeah, but you can also set a date, right? I mean, the lockdown, I mean, the border should open up at some point.
Hopefully.
We're not just going to fucking separate the border,
Forever.
Yeah, but then she has to quarantine for 2 weeks. That's a little bit long.
Quarantine, you hear that, Cynthia? Quarantine your dirty ass for 2 weeks.
Yeah. I have to get plowed out by the gay meister.
Exactly. I like my pussy clean.
I'm not saying that I'm
like
going to
quarantine
automatically
pussy.
score.
You gotta quarantine that pussy, bitch.
I'm just saying I am. Oh, it's potential.
Yeah, you could do it, buddy.
Yeah. Just gotta make sure she quarantines that pussy for you until then. That's what I told Casey to do.
Make sure it's fresh.
Fresh quarantine pussy.
I think Casey is in this country.
Oh yeah, that's right. She isn't that far from me. That's a good point.
Yeah.
Kenny.
So, dude, you could definitely tell her, get in the car, honey, drive on down.
Yeah,
Or you get in the car. Be like,
get in the
"You know
car
what?
and get down there to
I
her.
have work tomorrow, babe. I'll be right there. You can.
You're
You
right.
can
Oh, my girlfriend has to go on quarantine actually soon.
For
She's
what?
got to go get tested.
So you
for
do
COVID.
have a girlfriend.
Yeah, because her parents are getting a. Well, she's got to go. Okay, somebody's having a surgery, an important surgery in her family, right?
Yeah.
So she's gonna have to go live with them for a couple weeks while they recover.
Yeah.
Where do they live?
Well, they live close by.
Nagastosha. I feel like all the fucking cities in Canada sound like that.
We're all from the Maritimes. We play fiddles.
Stolsha.
We got potato farm.
Nagastosha. Oh, he's gonna be over there in Edinburgh. I don't know why. I'm just making up Canadian cities.
So she's
saying
got to
one day I should
self-isolate for 2 weeks, and she's got to take a month off of work.
One day
she's gonna go.
Oh well, she's gonna have to drive over to Kinnendale and take care of her parents.
Well, Rex, one day I will be involved in a. I will be involved with a lady one day, Rex, and I will visit Montreal one day, and then we can have like maybe a meeting of the Canadian RDA people with me.
Is Montreal the spot? Is that where you want to go, Kenny?
Montreal.
Yeah. I went and partied.
I heard the girls are beautiful over there.
In
Sexy
my
girls. Are the girls
they're not
pretty?
They're not that fucking sexy. No.
No.
A lot of them are fucking goblins. They're fucking. It's a dirty part of town, man. There's a lot of titty bars, a lot of hookers. The red light
Sounds like a good time.
I mean, Montreal's a crazy town, dude. Like when you're driving around, it's St. Catharines and St. Denis. Those are the big fucking titty bar spots, right? That's why young people. That's why a carload of dudes will drive out to fucking Montreal. They want to go hit the titty bars, right?
Wait a minute, but you guys have those weird laws, right? Like your strippers don't get naked, right?
Comedy Fest every year in Montreal.
Okay, in Ontario, the strippers they take off their panties. In Montreal, they're not allowed to take off their panties.
Okay, so it's just titties.
It's just titties, and you can't touch the strippers in Montreal. But in Ontario,
it's just like America. You just grab them and slap their ass, and
the way strip joints are run in Ontario, man, like they're just brothels pretty much. Because like you could just go back, you could go in the fucking champagne room, get your dick sucked.
Okay, I'll meet you in Ontario. Ontario, it is. That's right.
In any fucking dude,
you convince Kitty Rex. Don't even speak anymore.
I'm telling you, man. You go for a lap dance, you will see dudes getting their dicks sucked. Absolutely, in Ontario, they run like they're run like brothels now, pretty much. I don't think they hire strippers unless they do extras now.
You see, why can't America be like that? No.
I think America is like that. I think it just depends on where you go, isn't it?
Well, there's nobody that points out, this place. Yeah.
Nevada, I think, has some sort of legal prostitution for sure.
Yeah, Nevada is like it's brothel town, isn't it? It's all brothels out there, isn't it?
Well, I think it's just Reno, guys.
Well, it could be just Reno. That's one place I never went when I traveled, and I really regret not going.
Reno.
Reno, yeah.
Isn't Reno like a smaller version of Vegas?
Basically.
Yeah, like Branson, Missouri.
It's like a Vegas you can actually kind of live in, you know? Whereas, like, I don't know who the fuck wants to live in Vegas,
what are you
you
playing
know?
now, dude?
Oh, no, they're just getting ready an outro song. That's it.
Oh,
Some,
the show's
some
over?
Dallas rap. Oh, in a little bit. In a little bit.
It's fucking 3 a.m. your time.
I know. It's 3:11, guys. You better fucking come original.
Hell yeah. No, Montreal is a shithole. Dude, you look at the cars parked on the side of the fucking road, all of them have been broken into.
Damn.
Like our one night or one weekend we went, fucking the first night we were there, our rental car got broken into.
Well,
Okay,
they probably look for the rental cars, right?
Could we just pass through?
I know. I feel like they targeted our car because it had Ontario plates on it, so they especially go after the fucking tourists because, like, you know, what are you gonna do? You don't know the area, right?
Rex, if I wanted to go exploring all of Montreal and you came with me on a road trip, I mean all of Canada, can we just stop in Montreal? I know a live streamer that lives there.
Okay, we'll do it
today.
We'll do it, man.
I'm just saying, man. It's Base Guy. I want to visit Base Guy and be like, hey, I'm in Canada, man. I might as well visit the Base Guy.
All right.
I want to visit Ganji.
Ganji lives in Quebec, right?
I don't want to go to Quebec. I'm gonna be honest with you.
I don't really. Like in my 20s, it was fun.
It's Quebec, right? Yeah, I don't know how they say
like
it.
I got over titty bars at a young age, dude.
Isn't Montreal the city of Quebec?
Montreal is in Quebec, and there is a Quebec City.
Oh, so we can
Quebec
go that
City
too.
is the capital of Quebec, and Montreal is a big city.
Okay, so Montreal is the shithole. What about Quebec City? Is that better?
Quebec City actually is nice. My mom went over to Quebec
So
City.
we'll have lunch in Montreal, and if Base Guy goes, where are you going tonight? Quebec City, because Montreal isn't that great. We'll be in Quebec City.
I've never been to Quebec City, but I heard Quebec is very European-like. There's a lot of cobblestone streets and shit like that.
I never even heard of the city.
Yeah, Quebec City.
Just sounds like
So,
a rip-off of New York.
Montreal is kind
New
of
York
like,
City.
It's kind of like Manhattan before the yuppies took over. Would you say?
Montreal is like New York before Giuliani, except instead of gangbangers, it's all prostitutes.
Damn,
It's a dirty shithole with a bunch of fucking prostitutes walking around and a lot of strip joints. I remember I was walking down the street drunk, and some old lady like walked out of a storefront, and she said, "Would you guys like to come upstairs and watch a dildo show?" Right? And I'm like, "What?" She's like, "Yeah, it's $50 for a half hour, and you can watch one of our girls use a vibrator." And I'm like, "Oh shit, nah, that's okay." Because I remember one thing about the fucking titty bars, man. Like, I don't know how it is now, but at the fucking time in Montreal, the strippers were not hot, man. Like the strippers in fucking Ontario, way hotter. So I don't know.
What about they have that Comedy Fest every year? What about that?
They have a Comedy Fest?
Comedy.
Don't tell
Fest.
Rex about that.
Oh, just for laughs?
Yeah.
Oh, Comedy Fest. Okay, I thought you said Comedy Fest.
No, I've never been to Just for Laughs.
Yeah,
it's legendary.
It is legendary, yeah. All the big comedians go there, yeah.
Yeah, that's right.
Maybe you should go one day. You could be like, you can tell your friends, let's go comedy.
I don't know. I don't have this burning desire to go to fucking Quebec.
I'm just saying, let's go to Montreal and see comedy.
I kind of hate Quebec, to be completely honest, just because the rest of the country has to speak French just for them.
They're assholes, the French Canadians.
They don't like Ontarians, that's for damn sure. They
Why
don't
not?
I don't know. There's kind of a rivalry.
City rivalry.
Maybe they think the Blue Jays Stinko Manenko. This could be what's happening.
Well, the Montreal Expos are no longer a team, so there. Olympic Stadium is
who wins? Who gets the last five?
Yeah, Olympic Stadium is a fucking vacant building. There's nothing going on over there. Maybe curling.
Wait, the Olympic Stadium?
It was Olympic Stadium. That was the stadium for, I believe, It must have been the Montreal Expos, and then I'm not sure if the Quebec Nordiques played there or whatever. But they originally built it for, I think it was the 1984 Olympics, and it was for the Winter Olympics. And the fucking top of the stadium is a canvas tent. It's such a piece of shit stadium.
Jesus.
And that's where, and it looks like shit. It looks like a fucking stadium with a teepee on the top of it.
Montreal Expo.
I'm not sure even if it's still standing. I really, there's nothing interesting to me about Quebec, really. I don't know.
Expo fans should know that they are now the Washington Nationals.
I hope Ganji's not listening to this because I don't want to shit on his province, but
he's gonna make so many memes about Rex now.
He's gonna make one.
No beef, dude. I'm sorry.
He'll probably say Rex is a fag talking shit about my province.
I just went into depth about Quebec. There's a lot I don't know about Quebec too. There is one cool thing about Quebec. There's a fucking there's a tournament or whatever. I forget what it's called, but it's sponsored by Red Bull. Where these hockey skaters, they make this crazy fucking like ice skating kind of
obstacles.
It's like NASCAR but with people on hockey skates.
Oh, cool, yeah.
Yeah, and they're fucking going down hills. They're going around like corners and shit like that. Like it looks like a bobsled fucking track, but huge, and it's just people fucking flying on fucking hockey skates.
Nice.
That's cool though.
Yeah,
you guys want to know, the skateboarding show, how I have Hostbusters come up with new beta stuff. My beta assignment is I gave myself records by not beta bands that are beta, like Saint Anger is, compared to the other albums, is kind of beta.
It kind of sucks.
Yeah, same thing with Load. I mean, Reload, I like the Reload, but Load, not that great compared to the
which album of Load and Reload was So What on? I like that song, So What.
So What?
Yeah.
I think that was on the Garage stuff. You're talking about the cover?
That wasn't on Load or Reload?
No, it was on the Garage thing. You're talking about the...
So what, you boring little cunt?
That's not even their song.
That's not their song?
No, you should check out Anti-Nowhere League from England. That's their song.
Oh, shit.
Yeah, but Metallica do a pretty good version. I like both versions. Just like the British one a little bit more. It's like just this much more. Very little. But it's just a little bit more. It's the original.
Oh, okay. Kenny, you really know music, man.
I know.
Yeah, not really, though.
Yes, really.
Yeah, but you didn't know who the Johnstones was.
Oh,
I'm not gonna know every ska band, but I am quickly going to study Canadian punk
Because
music.
Lion Long's band was like a legitimate ska band, and Kenny had no idea who they were. And they were just like,
I don't know every
he lives in
ska
he lives
band.
in New York too, so he lives like on the border of Canada.
He's got no reason to learn about Canadian punk, man. I mean, he's in New
Kenny,
York.
I wanted to ask you something, Kenny. Is it only red plaid that's punk rock, or is it any plaid punk rock?
Well, it's the red plaid. I've seen the Bosstones wear red plaid. I've seen them wear other plaid, so it depends.
I thought they wore suits.
They wear suits. You can get this in suits.
Oh,
I have
really?
a suit jacket. They make
Plaid
a
suit. So you don't know, Rex.
Yeah,
But
shit.
that's why we're
That's
getting
my
it.
ties this color. I have a tie like this.
See,
I could wear with any kind of suit.
Kenny, thanks for the fashion advice, guys. It's time for me to go lay down, but I'll
Okay,
definitely
dude.
something help Brutally Lauren tomorrow, guys.
Oh yeah, hell yeah! Even if I fall asleep in 2
Oh, wait,
hours
before
and
you
sleep
go,
to like 1 or 4.
What was
That'd be
Ben
good,
Ashworth's contribution to the stream? I know he hopped on or whatever.
I didn't see her list any matches. What are tomorrow's matches?
I think it's Ben Ashworth versus RDA.
Yeah.
And Sam Hill versus RDA. That's what I gathered.
Sam Hill's really gonna show up. I'm trying to
We'll
get
see.
together realistic matches that might actually show up. That's what I'm trying to do. I can't say what they are, but you know.
All right, Kitty. Realistic ones. KTV.
Like there's gonna be the unrealistic one, like right, and then there's gonna be like, these two people might show up. That's the realistic.
Can you put the unrealistic one? Can the unrealistic one be Cosmic versus Ryan Long?
Definitely not.
Okay, sure.
I'm 100% sure.
Have you tried to make contact with Ryan Long, by the way?
No, I haven't. I don't. I don't really care. But then sometimes it kind of hits me like that should be the most popular video on my channel. My number one video on that channel should be, if you look at his YouTube page, if anybody else with that big of a YouTube page like came to my YouTube and like gave me a community post or a tweet, it would be the biggest video on my channel, no doubt.
It was just like snobbery. That's all it was. He didn't want his friends to know he was on a stream with less than 5,000 viewers.
Yeah,
that's basically it.
He didn't share it at all.
He's blowing up, right? He just doesn't want his cool New York friends to see him on, a stream with less than 5,000.
Especially potentially getting made fun of too, and getting ball busted.
Yeah, he's a bitch.
Because he was ready for that too. He was always on his cues, like waiting for it to come.
I guarantee you would have went way past monetization if he tweeted that out.
Yep, would have definitely. But it is what it is. Kenny, thank you for being on the show, sir.
And Ian was totally kissing his ass. He should have been like, dude, you should have invited your friends, bud.
Oh, by the way, one more question for you, Cos. I'm sorry, man. It's the caffeine. Do you think, you notice how Ian Ellis, he's very aggressive when he's going after celebrities, and he can get them too. He got Louis J. Gomez, he got Ryan Long, but he became friends with them after, right?
Yeah.
Do you think if he ever, now I'm not saying Mersh is a celebrity, but I'm saying, do you think if he ever got on stream with Mersh, do you think he'd ever end up friends with Mersh?
I don't know, man. Maybe.
You think after he tried for like a month to get him, he gets him and he goes, Merch, I love you, man.
But I'm saying guys. He went at Louis J. Gomez. Hard. They became buddies, and he went at fucking Ryan Long, and they became buddies. Do you think it's possible if Mersh and Ian Ellis ended up on a 3-hour stream? Do you think by the end of it, it would turn around, they'd be friends?
I think that Mersh or Ian's a little bit more invested in the Mersh hate. I think the only difference is he took up crusades against these people that he really didn't care about, like Ryan Long and Louis J. Gomez. He knows a lot about Mersh. I don't know though. I'm gonna go with your side, Rex. That by the end of it, him and Mersh, Ian would be talking like Mersh and laughing like Mersh.
And then people like CEO would probably lose it, right?
I guarantee you, CEO would not become friends with Mersh. I don't think you. I think CEO would clown him for sure.
I think CEO would be,
Ross for sure would clown him.
Absolutely no. CEO would be I would expect CEO to be friends with Dante before I expect him to be friends with Mersh. He really doesn't like Mersh.
Yeah, I don't think that would happen.
What if they went after Dante? Really went after him and then had him on the show for 3 hours. And then boy, Dante, I love you, man.
He used to love Dante. That's the funny part, is that was a reality at one point where he did like Dante.
Right.
I don't know. It's time and investment, It's like I could hate someone on here, but then kind of flip. But I'll never flip on Misery. I'm way too invested on Misery.
I'll never flip on. I'll never flip on Sam Hill. I'll never flip on fucking High Number. That'll never.
I'll never flip on Sam.
I'll never be cool with.
I think I would never flip on Sam or Jimmer.
No, Jackson Black will never be cool.
No, vice versa will never be cool.
Yeah, I will never flip on Rev.
Never.
No. Sam, Rev, and Jimmer are out. If I don't know, man. I don't think I'd flip on Kyle either.
Kyle, I mean, I haven't been around Kyle for so long. Maybe at some point we could have a conversation or whatever. I don't have serious animosity towards him, but I'm just so exhausted. I've been so exhausted by Kyle for such a long time that I have no interest in seeking out anything he really does.
And there is no exhaustion in Kyle. That's the problem. He'll never get exhausted. They're like, you're welfare, stupid. You're from Canada. He will never get tired of that.
Like
He'll
that
never get off that.
My shit over a Kyle's shit. That was like just
I'll never
a
get
dead
off.
horse being beaten for
You
months.
should shut up because you're fucking retard. I'll never get off that.
He'll never move past it, Kenny. Anyway, Kenny, I really got to go to sleep.
Let's let
Goodbye,
Cosmic go to
Kenny.
sleep.
I'd say I think I don't know. I might flip. I'd flip on Bleach. Maybe he seems like he might be entertaining.
I never really hated him. I've always been kind of
Maybe. You see, I'd say maybe he may not be.
Yeah, I got no beef with him.
He
Bleach.
philosophizes about his show for too much. That's my problem with him.
Yeah,
he spends more of the show talking about the show than actually just doing the show. You know,
That's funny. Him and Kyle arguing over each other's height, and they're both manlets.
Yeah,
both of them.
I like it. I like it.
Like
they both say each other are short, and I think that's hilarious.
The far look from Bleach, he just looks like a fucking. He looks like a ventriloquist, like you know how the camera's far from him or whatever. He looks like a ventriloquist dummy in like a king size couch.
Yeah,
like the scale of everything around him is so much bigger than it should be.
Yeah.
Like he looked like he went to a carnival and walked into the giant fun house.
Right.
It's just a big desk, a big screen, a big bong.
Like every object, like when he picks up a coffee cup, it looks like he's picking up a jug. Like
Rex,
you know what I'm saying?
I expect at least 2 jokes from you and Helen per show.
I'm sorry, buddy.
For the political comedy show, I expect at least 2 jokes from you and Helen each.
Okay, I'll see what I can do for you, man. I can't promise quality though.
Right. If you can't write a joke, write a funny comment, and I'll put it in my monologue. That's right.
All
You
right,
see this right here? You see this right here, Kenny?
Yeah.
It says, "Oh God damn it!" It says, "Good night, Kenny. Go lay down and close your eyes and swallow."
No, you, Casey.
Bye, Kenny.
All right.
All right,
out,
Rexy.
Peace out,
Peace
chat.
out, homie.
Happy Labor Day, everybody.
Happy Labor Day, guys. Brutally Lauren tomorrow. I'll throw the link in if I don't get too lazy and try to get a hit out of my pipe. Anyway, guys, Brutally Lauren tomorrow, fight night. Go head over there, guys. Head over there. And you know what I like about Brutally Lauren? I don't know if this is an old YouTube thing because my old YouTube has a URL that I set for it. And now it's different. I feel like it's different kind of now. Or we're all just like too lazy to actually go look for it. But Brutally Lauren's YouTube link is youtube.com/C/Brutally Lauren. Like, I'm pretty sure that's the link. But anyway, guys, look up Brutally Lauren. She has an addiction channel. It's really cool. You just type in Brutally Lauren. You'll find it. Same bat time, same bat place. I'm pretty sure. Same regular fight night schedule. Just over there on the Lauren channel. It's gonna be new, different people. Maybe Ben will show up. Maybe Sam will show up. Maybe Ryan Long will show up. I don't know. Good night, Dickel. Good night, Turquoise. Good night, Clear Frost. I don't know. Good night. Good night, John Boy. Good night, Mom. Good night, Paul. Good night, John Boy. Let's see what we got here cooking. Pop it up. This is Tum Tum is not a well-known rapper, like by any means. If you're in Dallas, I would expect you not to know who Tum Tum is. Little Flip was a popular Houston rapper, but he got signed up to a shitty label and such a bad deal and got fucked out of all his money that he never really blew up like he should have. And then he went to California and started calling himself Flip Gates. And now I think he lives somewhere like the Midwest, like in Kansas somewhere. And like Jings will always say, like, you can get Little Flip, or he calls himself Little Flip again, I guess. It used to be Flip Gates. But you can get Little Flip to do like any one of your songs for like $200. You can get him to feature on your song. He's so just making money, just trying to make money.
Turn your shit up.
But yeah, this is Tum Tum Little Flip. They did an album together. It's crazy. It's called Texas Made. Old school shit right there. Y'all hear it? Haters don't want to see me make it, so they want to. Uh-oh. want to see me make it. Anyway, guys, you know what I always say to you at the end. I love you guys. And now. Later, guys.
Look, when I made my first $1 million, you wasn't even happy for me. You said you down the mob, but you wouldn't even slap them for me. These rap cats, they lollipops. I can get your body right. You play with me, somebody ride. My stripes are 3, I did I. The only cats I hang with is Benjamin Franklin. It get expensive with thinking, so you can't mention or rank them. I'm about to turn exotic pop into $1 billion company. I'm always running to the bag. I got a little Forrest Gump in me. So hi haters, me and A-Dot doing well now. And if I press the button on you, they'll send some shells down. I'm a trap boy like Freddy, I got sticks in the Chevy. And the paint dripping sauces like somebody broke the levee. Woo! So the motherfucker try to take me. Haters, don't wanna see me make it. So the motherfucker try to take me. Haters, don't wanna see me make it. So the motherfucker try to take me. Haters, don't wanna see me make it. So the motherfucker try to take me. Keep your fake love, you don't need that shit. Still sucker free round here, little low bitch. Chopsticks in the car, hole, eat no foe. I walk your goofy ass down, fill you up with foe. Had to cut some people out, the shit hurt my heart. I guess jealousy can really turn family apart. Tall boys over face, my pinky ring is blinded. Steak ass niggas don't wanna see me shining. Had food on the cab with a beautiful bitch. And when we leave, Vicky Sam, she gon' eat this dick. I ain't worried about a hater, they can kiss my ass. When it's all said and done, I'm still gon' get this cash, you little bitch. Don't wanna see me make it. So the motherfucker try to take me. Haters, don't wanna see me make it. So the motherfucker try to take me. Haters, don't wanna see me make it. So the motherfucker try to take me. Haters, don't wanna see me
Make it.
So the motherfucker
Try to hate me.